Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, May 1st, 2024, and we are coming to you live. How is everyone doing today? How's
Good.
everyone doing
Hey,
today?
how are you doing today?
I got a stroke while I was talking there.
Oh, please don't.
You just start drooling. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Push his chair out of the way.
These damn crutches are in the way.
Yeah, you want to borrow my
come
crutch?
Oh, gimpy over here.
Yeah, it's just one. It's just one crutch.
The video of you two trying to do the crutches on our Instagram is so funny.
Oh man, that was tough.
I mean, honestly, that's a new thing. I'd like to just give you things and see if you can figure them out every week.
I'm down.
You got Tiny Tim and Dummy Don over here.
Yeah,
man.
my wife's like, why do they need crutches? I go, you're Spanish and an idiot. I don't
What?
know. Is it helping you to walk around on a crutch?
Oh my god, tremendously.
Really?
Yeah. Today's the first day that it it doesn't hurt as much, and I'm convinced it's because yesterday I actually walked around on a crutch.
Yeah, because you're not putting weight on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what crutches do.
I know.
Well, you have a shirt on underneath your shirt.
Yes.
I was like, did he get a whole chest tattoo?
No.
Yeah, that would be really weird.
No.
Dude, that is wild. People that get the blacked out whole thing, whatever. Like, I know that Kat Von D did it because she was covering all her tattoos. But there's like a female guitarist on social media that is, I think, pretty, but she also, well, I mean, you know what I mean? She's like, she looks like she's pretty. Like, she's definitely got a good body, but she has like weird contacts and crazy hair. And then she's just got like black tattoo all the way on her full arm and stuff and on her neck and everything, and I'm like, what's happening? Who hurt you?
That is weird, man. I don't I'm due for a new tattoo. I'm thinking about going. I don't really have a lot of time, and I also never had a tattoo that took more than like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back in 2 sessions. I don't want to spend 8 hours there.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like,
I don't mind going back.
I do.
Yeah, I guess I don't mind because the last time when I went to Skip and got my shoulder done, and he did it all in one sitting, pretty much. Man, oh man, those last couple hours were brutal.
I mean, look, when I go to Skip, I bring an iPad and some headphones because they have the worst music in the history of music in there, and then because it'll go from Ministry into Madonna into, it's just crazy. But I watch a movie and I forget that he's drilling my arm, for a while. But this one here that I want's really detailed, and I'm just worried that it's going to take too long.
What is it that you're thinking about getting?
It's a portrait of Spanish beads.
Yeah.
On the side of it.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, it's
Brought him up.
it's an elephant head. I want to get a nonchalant elephant, so I had AI make it, and AI came back with this really actually awesome thing, but it made it like almost Aztec-y, and it's got too much detail in it. So
That's gonna look cool.
yeah, I mean it's gonna look cool, but it's also gonna take a good chunk of my life away from me. So
you're getting a Bobby tattoo.
I'm getting a Bobby. I'm gonna put a little heart in there somewhere. It says Bobby.
Hilarious.
Yep.
Can't wait until you guys break up.
Yeah.
Whenever, I don't know what birthday it was, Mike was like, I got you a tattoo guy. It was like the first couple years here because I had always said that I would get my family crest on my forearm. And I don't.
Tell you, I think it was your first, like maybe second year here.
Yeah. And I think you didn't believe that I wanted to do that. Like, are you?
You had no tattoos.
No tattoos. And I said that I would get the big giant forearm ones. And so he had a tattoo artist come in. And we were doing it on the show, and then the show ended, and he goes, "All right, we'll just come to the studio and get it done." I've never had a tattoo before, so I don't know. When you're tattooing, it starts swelling, obviously, and doing all that stuff. So I had like a half hour in between it, and then he started tattooing again on the same thing. Yeah, it was pretty brutal because I was going to do both in the same day, and then once he got done with the one, I go, maybe I'll come back tomorrow for the other one.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience just to sit somewhere for that time anymore.
I don't mind the sitting, especially like when I got this tattoo behind my ear. That was the easiest one I've ever done because I was just basically laying down. That was way easier than the
Did
shoulder.
that hurt at all, though? It seems like a lot of it seems like a lot of nerves right there.
Mamma
so I
mia.
got my knuckles done, and my knuckles wasn't too bad. I was worried about it. I was like, oh, that may be, whatever. The worst was right here on the bone.
Yeah.
I have a wolf right
Because
there.
it vibrates your teeth.
And your whole body, you're like, you know what I mean? It's like being struck by lightning. It's wild.
Speaking of, do you know who Caitlin Lockerbie is?
Her name sounds really familiar.
She's on Channel 10 right now, I believe, in the morning. No, I don't have it on. I'm a Fox 13 guy. Hey, buddy. She's on Channel 10 in the morning, and she is smoking hot. And I was like, we went on Amanda Pappas. How do we sleep on Caitlin Lockerbie? So I looked her up last night on Instagram and started following her. No, but then I realized that Jameson Euler is her co-host, and I believe he used to be at Channel 28 or ABC. I still say that, ABC Action News. And there's some pictures on her website of the two of them doing like a photo shoot for Channel 10. He's full sleeve, man.
Yeah.
And and I'm like, that's a ballsy move in television reporting. I know he's wearing sleeves all the time and stuff, but that's one of those jobs where you have to think this could be detrimental to my career because if they're like, hey, we want to send you out to Sun and Fun on Friday, and you're like, I can't wear a tank top, or I can't wear my Channel 10 polo because I'm full sleeve. I don't know. It's got to come into play.
I know you don't wear sleeves to work, but most people do wear sleeves to work.
Yeah.
So
Understood.
that's probably why it didn't really occur to him.
Most, but he's full forearm,
Right.
So even if he's wearing like a polo, news guys wear polos and stuff, and he's out there full sleeve.
Yeah, but also, I mean, look at how many different actors have full sleeves that you see in movies that they don't have because they just do a little bit of makeup on it, and it transfers well on screen, whatever. So I don't know whether they're necessarily doing that for him to go out to the farmers
I don't think
market.
it matters. Nobody cares that people have tattoos anymore. It's just a ballsy move for a guy who knows he's going to be on TV.
The best invention ever are those Under Armour or any type of Under Armour type long sleeve ones, because those are perfect for being out in the sun if you don't want anybody to see your tattoos.
This is true.
I love on the cruise, Chad was getting tattoos and nobody noticed.
I know.
Until
I
I had to point it out.
By the way, yes, you are correct. She is very attractive.
Yes.
She's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Is she our new one? Now that Pappas turned it back on us?
No, I don't think. I think she'd turn us down too. I don't even think in 2024 you could admire the beauty of a woman on television anymore.
Yeah.
No, I'll still admire Jen Epstein.
Yeah, Jen
She's slipping.
Oh,
jeez.
Caitlin Lockerbie, though, this is going to be my new crush for the next 24 hours. 100%.
Caitlin Lockerbie is beautiful, and Amanda Pappas is beautiful, but I don't know. Amanda Pappas shot us down so hard. All we were doing is being nice to her.
Yeah.
And she freaked out.
she pre-shot too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was before,
But
really.
Can I tell you what she said to me? She goes, I know you're mad. I'm not mad. First of all, I have no right to be mad. Second of all, I get it. She wasn't being a dick to us. She was afraid if we blew it up, that Channel 10 would get nervous and something would happen to her. I get it.
She's like, I heard about you guys.
But the funny thing was, all I did was repost her picture. It wasn't like I Googled. I reposted something she posted. It wasn't like I went and found the salacious picture of her.
Well,
what was your caption?
Yeah, wasn't there a caption that went
I
along
just
with
said
it?
how hot she was.
Yeah. Well,
I just said how.
she should never go on her subreddit because her subreddit is filled with
Really?
dirty dogs. Oh my God.
Like, what do you mean?
Like they repost photos that she posts and then, maybe with some AI help, what I mean? And then it's just comment after comment of like, I would do 10 years ago.
You started
That's
a
gross.
whole subreddit on Amanda Pappas?
It's the work of God, Gio.
I tried to figure out Reddit the other day again.
Still? Are you using you're using your phone for it?
No, I went on the
Online.
internet.
So I'm not very good with it on the internet, but on my phone I can navigate it very well. I won't lie, especially when it comes to looking up OnlyFans.
Yeah, and all and if you search your own name, all it gets. It used to be me fighting with the cuck all the time. Now it's no charges against Mike Calta. No charges against. Oh, it's like the latest headline that everybody writes over and over again.
Mine is that I've gone crazy and I've never find my shoes.
That is true.
Yeah, those shoes are lost.
I watched a little bit of. Well, I watched a lot of the news yesterday, and I was watching the Columbia College thing, but it kept breaking in and had side notes with the Trump trial, and I realized that the attorney for what's her name, the porno star,
Stormy Daniels.
was one of the same guys involved in the Hogan thing, and I'm like, Keith Davidson. I know that name for something. Never met the guy. Don't know who he is, but I recognize his name, and I wouldn't even know what he looked like to go and see because I never had to do anything there. But to see if he was the same guy, but it's got to be the same guy, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah, because that guy was like a porn dealer. Mm-hmm. It's so funny. It's so funny how much people think they know about that thing, and I was there, and I don't even know who the guy is. I mean, like honestly, if he came up and kicked me in the nuts, I'd be like, "Well, that guy has to die," but I don't know who he is. Carmen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what's wrong?
Oh, poor
I
thing.
am in so much pain.
You're back.
I just want to cry. Like seriously, I'm I want to cry.
Why don't you make Dizzy come in and take the day off?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about calling him. Honestly.
Oh my God, that
And
bad, huh?
I'm just gonna stay here until my chiropractor appointment. I am in so much pain.
I have heard a song before where it said you can cry if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got one of
will.
those patches for you, Carmen. I just keep when we just got to link up when I get back over.
A lot
to
of
the side
good
of the
it's doing
bridge.
over here.
Yeah. I even
It's
got
not
one.
over here. It's over there. Yeah, Carmen. So I'll get that to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm honestly like I am.
Oh, you got to go get checked out.
I just want to go cry.
Oh, you're
Question: Who do you think was in more pain? You with your back, or me the other day?
Oh.
What?
You're back
Yeah.
on Ozempic?
Yeah, well, I haven't stopped. I just, yeah.
Okay.
It's not. It doesn't seem to be helping.
Why is it hurting though?
Galvin.
So it clogs you up
Yeah.
really bad.
Well, let me explain it scientifically. It holds the food in there before you digest. So this is a drug that's designed for people with diabetes. So it's trying to slow your digestive process down so that you feel fuller, that you're not eating
So you
more.
don't get like the insulin dump. Not dump.
No. It's
Insulin all
just,
at once.
I see what you did there.
it's just slowing the process so you're not hungry. So it's keeping you in your body a little longer. So it has been known to back people up, and it backed me up. And I'm not even trying to be gross or funny. I don't know how to describe. You ever see a sailor's knot?
Yeah.
Like one of those round. They usually make them like keychains, a little round ball, and it's just wound into each other. I'm not a guy who looks at my my stuff a lot. At all.
Really?
I have no interest.
Oh, I'm
I have no
always
interest in
inspecting.
it. Not at all. I looked at after a struggle of great proportions. Wow. I'm telling you right now, I was like, take me, God, take me now.
Yeah.
I apologize to every girl I ever tried to do butt stuff to in my head. I called them out by name. I'm sorry, Danielle. I'm sorry. I just started screaming names out as I was going.
Was this after John's party and the McGriddle morning?
Oh.
No. Yeah, maybe it was Sunday.
We can all that cheese, Danny.
Yeah.
This is the consequences.
It's hard to explain. It hurt both sides of my butt cheeks. It hurt my gut, and and all I could think of, the only way to get it to go was to really concentrate really hard. And I was like, this is how Elvis died.
Yeah.
Elvis had an aneurysm from squeezing so hard.
So I talked to a nurse, and they said that eventually there is going to be a lot of lawsuits for doctors who are prescribing Ozempic for weight loss because of what you're saying.
It seems it's
Torn buttholes.
A lot of side effects.
Yeah, but it seems like obviously, whenever you're taking a drug that's made for something else, whatever, that's going to be a problem. But a lot of drugs are offshoots of that. We found out that this does this or this does this, whatever. So they need to like retool it. It seems like, and I think they have that now, where they have just weight loss. Ones that are the same injectable. It's a very similar thing, but I think they take out the part that makes you feel like a sailor's knot came out of your body.
In more exciting news, because of the sailor's knot thing, they've discovered that they can use part of the formula for Ozempic to fight Alzheimer's with your gut flora, which is a
Can I
huge
tell
advance.
you that I don't know if she cares that I would say this, but when we first got it, my wife wanted to try it, and she tried it, and my wife is on the treadmill and the bike
Peloton.
and the tonal machine every day. Sometimes she does the bike in the morning and the tonal in the afternoon. Every day. Her cholesterol is higher than mine.
Yeah.
She has her hereditary cholesterol from her family, and she can't beat it no matter what. And it's down now in the 150s,
Hell
which
yeah.
has never been, probably because of the Ozempic.
But that's awesome.
Now-
But
Yeah.
also, I know her butthole must really hurt.
No, wow.
Who's giving you your shots?
Like administering it?
Yeah.
Oh, Nurse Amanda.
Yeah, you do it yourself, right?
Yeah, it's
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So you have to. I didn't know if it was you or, Amanda.
No, Amanda's doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm too stupid to do that. I'd OD on maybe the first guy to OD on it. I didn't know what I was doing.
We had talked about it before with the Alzheimer thing. The thing about that is that's actually diabetes 3, type 3.
Yeah,
and that's
crazy.
In other countries.
Right. That's what they call it. That's why this is helping with Alzheimer's, because it is a type of diabetes and it's the whole same thing. Yeah. It's
That
wild.
blew my mind when you told me that, and I looked it up. I was like, I had no idea that's diabetes.
Back to my button.
Okay, yeah, sorry about it.
At any point, did you think you have to call somebody for help?
Yes, Joe. And then I thought, what is that help?
And who do you call?
Yeah. There's what? I mean, I would never do that to my children.
You got to grab it.
My wife.
Oh, no, you don't
I
cry.
know.
Yeah,
I
she's
know
right.
what you do. I know what you do. And I know what you probably did. Send a picture to Dr. D and go, WTF.
Oh, you're way ahead of the game. It's still in there. I'm not even. No.
It's still in the toilet or still
I'm saying
inside?
you're ahead of the story.
Yeah. He's still in the struggle.
Yeah. I stopped to think.
Jeez.
That can't be good.
What is the situation? What do I do? I can't call them. I would never do that to my children. And my wife has never heard me fart, let alone, going to come in and do that. I
What are
the
your
door
children
closed.
going to do?
That's what I'm saying. Gio said you should call somebody, and I'm like, who would I call? I don't know and what do I say? Hi, 911. I got a knot stuck. I wouldn't know what to say.
Something.
And then Carmen, I heard what you said. Don't say it again. I wouldn't do that. I'm not going to get it.
I mean,
Get a glove.
yeah,
No.
you have to.
You got to do something.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
You know who used to glove it? Don't say it.
Stop it.
Joe, can you get the camera off me for a second so I could say it?
It's totally
I want to know.
Yeah.
How do you know?
I'll tell you off the air.
I believe that.
This is crap.
I'll text you.
Literally.
This is crap. I didn't see.
No, don't do it yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
how do you know?
I could see that.
I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how I know.
You what?
Yeah.
I'm not that shocked.
That person did to that own self?
Yes.
Was it at the Christmas party?
No. Stop. Enough.
All right.
Stop it.
So anyway, with some prayer and some time,
Yeah.
and some wiggling.
Oh man.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did at any point you reach out to your sides to clasp onto anything?
100%.
Yeah.
Clasp onto the sides. Got up and walked around a little bit. I didn't know what to do. Yeah.
Walk it off.
Was there some rocking happening?
Rocking.
Oh man.
Rocking.
free world.
Rolling.
I mean, you gotta call your number one best friend.
No.
Yeah.
No, he would have loved it.
Say, what do I?
He would have loved
just
it.
talk me through it. Just tell me what to do.
All right, dude, here's what you do. You bend over. No. No, so anyway, and then eventually it happened. And then I had to take a look, and it looked as if there was a dented bowling ball in the toilet.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It was rough.
That's good that you got that out.
Yeah, no kidding.
Exercise that demon.
Yeah. Now I was afraid to sit on the bar stool after that. God knows what's going on in there.
Yeah.
So that was that. That's been the one, but they say that smooths out.
Yeah, you'll be
Literally.
good now.
I don't know.
That was last week's.
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
Oh.
I'm not getting any juice yet.
Yeah.
I did eat a lot of fruit on Sunday, though. It's a bit like, let's get it in.
Yeah.
Let's try to.
You look better. You look after telling the story. You look like lighter.
My butt hurts, and I feel like I have to take a nap. To be honest with you, just talking about it.
Sounds perfect.
I remember. I thought I was going to get split in half. It was bad.
You'd never last in prison.
No, I certainly wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was in prison, would I want to bang Jelly Roll?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
You have
Why
no-
would I? Not a Jelly Roll.
Oh.
Jelly Roll.
You don't have
'Cause
a choice.
I feel like if I go to prison, I'm just going to tattoo my face like him. Nobody's going to want to bang me.
I don't think so. I think they'll be like, yeah, one of us.
Yeah,
Join
one of
our
us. Don't,
circle.
you're right. Be one of my friends.
So
Yeah,
what your
but,
logic is you right now, they couldn't wait to get their hands on
Right.
you, but if you put tattoos on their face,
I will be on
yeah. No way.
I'm 3 eye crosses away from being.
They're like, oh, tattoo guy? No, I'll pass.
I mean, if you didn't have the tattoos, I'd be all over.
Right. Thank you.
Old
Glad you
George
understand.
Clooney over here.
Did you hear about his sailor's knot?
I know he may not look good, but he's got accommodating areas.
Hey, Sailor, get over here.
Carmen, how you feeling?
I'm I'm hurting.
What did you do? How did this happen?
I coughed.
Coughed and
Oh, yeah.
sneezed.
I sneezed, farted, and coughed, and broke my back.
I'm so sorry.
Listen, I'm telling you, I am not a pansy. Okay, I can
Sound
put
like
up.
one.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Don't make fun of my nut.
I'll kick you in the back.
Oh.
I literally like this is the most pain I've ever been in. I imagine this is what childbirth is like. It hurts.
Are you pregnant? Is this your way of telling us you're pregnant?
No, I'm on my period. I can't sit straight. I can't sit up straight.
Unclean time.
Gross. You're closer to it by hunching over.
Exactly. I can't. Oh my God, I can't think. It hurts so bad.
Did you do something yesterday that made it worse? Because yesterday you seemed, I know it hurt, but it didn't seem like it was this bad.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be on the men's today.
Yeah.
No, it took a turn for the worse.
You're on the menstruation today.
Yeah. I don't know. No, I didn't do anything. I've literally been just laying on. I go home and I lay on the bed because that's all I can do. I can't do anything else. I don't know what happened. I'm in so much
I know
pain.
what happened. Don't get mad at me.
Oh boy.
You're getting old.
Yeah, 100%.
Amanda goes through the same thing. She's like, why does this hurt? I go, I know it hurts because you're getting old.
Yeah.
100%. And listen, I get it. I'm fine with it, but this is unbearable. If this is how the rest of the life is going to be, out.
End it now.
Yeah.
End it now.
Don't do it. You're just going to come back again and have to learn the same lessons.
That's fine.
Oh, can you imagine if we get reincarnated?
Oh, 100%.
And we're rolling the dice. Like I come back as a bunny and I go, really?
Yeah, this is it. Now I got to learn him as a bunny.
I'm going to, the alligator's just going to eat me one day.
Yeah. But then you'll come back again and,
I remember when they taught that to us in grade school, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'd like to be a dog.
Yeah.
Like we had a choice.
Yeah.
And like it was real.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
No, but if you can manifest it, if you put your mind to it, you
Don't
can come
manifest
back.
too hard. You come back as hobby.
But no, they say like you can pick if you're like spiritual enough, like Spanish with his beads and stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's gonna be able to pick what he wants.
Yeah.
Where you just keep coming back as you.
Can I just tell you, Spanish is wearing his pink shirt,
It's
his
Wednesday.
signature pink shirt.
That's right. It's Wednesday.
His hair is short. He's got no beads on.
That's right.
Shoulders look a little tough.
Thank you.
You're back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feel
I
like
am.
you're back.
I am very much back.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm at a very good place. So yeah, let's party.
Good. With Dizzy out of my life, you could be back in my life now.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Can I call Dizzy?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Do you want me
But
to
I
call?
want, if you're going to stay at the station until your appointment, I want a camera on you the whole time and a microphone. I just want to get during the whole show.
That's fine. I'm literally just gonna I'm gonna text Dr. Bill, see if I can come in early. Go to his house. I don't care.
don't do that. Don't
I'm
just show up at his house.
He's so great. He's like, if you have to, I'll come by your house one day. I'm like, I wouldn't make you do that. Yeah, text Dr. Bill.
Okay.
And call Dizzy.
Thank you so much.
And just do Sporcle first because nobody else could do it like you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
I'm ready. I'm so sorry.
What are you sorry about? You hurt.
Yeah, you
I
should
know, but this is like the pain is unbearable.
Oh, my
Listen,
ankle. Can I go?
Shut up.
Oh, sorry.
In all seriousness, when you're in that kind of pain, just because you can be here doesn't mean you should be here.
Yeah, I can't like think straight.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like I don't even know how I got here today.
Seems safe.
Yeah.
Who are you people?
Yeah. We can link the Carmen, and if you're still around, like I said, I'll give you that patch. So
Okay, thank you.
yeah.
You have it at the station?
No, it's at my place.
Oh,
Come on, man.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, I mean, I'll bring it to you. Just lay on the counter, don't move, and I'll bring it to you.
Okay, deal.
See?
Take your clothes off. I'll come by and I'll put it on for you.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, it is. You have to. I have to see the whole thing naked
Yeah.
in order to center everything.
Plus,
correctly.
there's a special applicator.
Yeah.
It's called a knot.
It says right here on the box.
Marine.
Please don't make me laugh.
it's gonna feel kind of like a big finger.
Egan tried to scare me this morning, and I literally started crying.
Oh, what a jerk.
What if somebody jump scares you and you snap it back into shape like we did to Kevin Nealon?
Okay, let's try it.
Boo.
I'll do anything right now.
Really?
Honestly.
Oh, right here it says page 3, butt stuff with your boss.
Don't think
right.
that's how that works,
You
but
gotta sneeze and fart again at the same time.
Yep.
I can't. I can't do it on command.
Like
yo.
Zoltan has to go back to exactly the way she got it the first time.
I already did it once.
What's that, Carmen?
I already did it once and it hurts. I gotta go home.
Poor Carmen. Well, let me know
Okay.
If you're gonna wake Dizzy up, Dizzy, by the way, this may bring him back into my life because he's out of my life.
No way.
Since he didn't invite me to his birthday party, I no longer want to be his friend.
Very rude. By the way, did anybody get an apology text?
No.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, I did.
Really?
You did?
Yeah, you guys did. Seriously, you didn't?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I blocked Dizzy.
He texted me. Let me see. Where is it?
Yo, big dog.
My bad, man. I didn't invite y'all. I'm a blank. LOL.
What's the blank?
It's initials for something. Piece of.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
A basura.
I feel like it's just now a great way for me to not have to invite Dizzy to anything I do.
Yeah. Which, you know.
He literally texted me on Monday and said, "I apologize to everyone for not inviting them except you." And then
All right, he's back in now.
and then he called me something that I can't say on the radio.
Oh, wow. Okay, that makes sense. Well, how far does he live from the station?
About 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I think he just lives in the attic, doesn't he? Didn't he?
I
Yeah.
assume so.
The drop ceiling.
Him, Monica, all the little people live
Right.
upstairs. Hey, when's the last time you were in that building?
2000.
Foreigner. When Foreigner was over
The
there.
whole first floor is like empty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't understand why they don't expand. They got to be desperate to rent out space in that building.
But who?
Yeah, they can't keep.
Cox.
Why? What do they need more room for?
I don't know.
Nobody's there.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Too. Yeah.
Nobody's there, and nobody really needs to be there.
A lot of
Yeah.
office spaces have gone away because of remote working and stuff.
Right. And now, like even at the building, the studio, whatever, like a lot of the cubicles are all out, and now they just have lounge areas, you know?
That is
Yeah.
kinda
They
weird.
have like one over in sales. They have one down by the our studio.
And they're making more lounge areas.
Yeah.
Who's lounging?
I don't know.
But
I like
that's what
lounging.
that's what I
Joe,
say.
Joe's the only lounger.
I say next time we have a party, we have it over there
Yeah.
with all these lounge areas.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't even think about that. I don't even know.
The only person I ever saw lay on those couches was Mo. Like he was always laying down.
I used to
sounds
fall
right.
asleep on them all the time. I used to sit there and just. If I sit
Dizzy
somewhere,
takes
what's
Dizzy
that?
comes in early and takes a nap sometimes.
Yeah, but Dizzy climbs under one of
And
those
he-
little pillows. Nobody even knows he's there.
Yeah.
It's like a king size bed.
Yeah. You got to imagine when you're like when I first started in radio, when I'm in Dizzy stage of being in radio, that's way nicer than my apartment.
Yeah.
So to hang out at the radio station used to have these comfortable chairs in the lobby that had big arms. So I used to go sleep in the lobby, just sitting in a chair. It was great.
Man, I don't miss Fisherman's Landing when I was first interning for you guys. Man,
don't miss that either.
Man, I remember the first time you ever dropped me off or picked me up in there, you looked around and you went, oh, you got to get out of here.
Yeah, you got to move.
Was that over by USF when you lived over there?
Remember
Oh,
you
yeah.
picked me up from
Wasn't
there.
bad.
Oh, Carmen, it was compared
first
to
one.
now.
The first one, not this. There was another apartment over there that wasn't bad.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah,
didn't
now
have your
you
car.
live. Now you live with sugar pants, baby face.
Sweet love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, it's pretty awesome.
Babyface moved in?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, babyface.
2 dogs.
Yeah, 3 dogs. We got 3 dogs.
Oh my
3 dogs,
I'm living
2
in heaven.
chains.
They can be good.
3 Dog Night.
Yeah.
They all live there.
That's good. I'm enjoying it.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You
Why?
shouldn't be.
No, I am.
What was the
Don't think we're
highlight?
Weird. Just spending time
This is
with
the
everybody.
family Spanish never had.
Yeah. I've wanted a family since I was a kid and dogs. Now I have both.
You have
You-
a great family.
Yeah, you have a mother,
don't
father,
live
and a
here.
brother, though. But you said I wanted a family since I was a kid. You did have a full
my
family.
own family, not the family. I
Oh,
was
you wanted to
raised
be.
in.
You're not in this family.
Yes, oh, definitely.
You're a
am.
surrogate.
No.
You're like Joe's retarded cousin on the Facts of Life. You're just there.
They accepted me more than they accept Joe sometimes.
He has a mom
about
now
that.
that gives him books and is encouraging him and all kind of stuff. Plus
That's
he
also
has
true.
plus he has a
Yes,
niece that
mom.
has hot friends.
Yeah.
Wait,
16.
Uh-huh.
under
You're going
You
to
said
jail.
the one was 18.
yeah,
What
juicy
was it?
fruit.
Juicy
You called
fruit,
it juicy
yeah.
fruit.
Juicy fruit.
Are you
Juicy
going to
fruit's
the,
18.
Are you going to go to the prom?
If I get invited, Gio, I could be a nice prom date.
Taking Uncle Anthony to the prom.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't like it.
What's Sweet and Low look like? Take a shot at that.
Sweet low meat? No.
I mean, I can't imagine Sugar Faces looks like she's 25.
Yeah, no, she's not my type, but she's very lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a great human being and kind of like a
Weird that you
surrogate
say not
mom.
my type because you like fat girls and you like old women. So
Yeah,
she must be a skinny young woman.
Yeah, well, I don't discriminate any longer, but she just is more of a maternal figure than anything.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and she's very encouraging and very loving, very sweet.
This is the Alchemist.
Yeah, she didn't give me that one. That was I chose.
What if she drops a button-up buddy on you?
Oh man, I'm in.
This seems like a child book.
Yeah,
I don't know why she's my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. She gave me this one to read, Sons of God.
Oh, she brought you a new book already?
Yeah. Well, she gave me both of them at the same time. This one's a little more
Well, now
sad,
she's just
though.
giving you religious paraphernalia.
No. This one is more, well,
It's
just
propaganda.
sad. Yeah.
Also, I feel like it's, hey, you seem dumb. Read this. You know what I mean? Like, this may smarten you up a little bit.
Nah.
Son of God? Is this the one where they...
Sons of God.
Sons of God.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Sons of Anarchy.
Motorcycle gang?
Yeah.
What's it about?
This woman loses both of her children, and it's just that story of losing both her kids.
What a drag.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
That's a metaphor for you losing your parents?
No. I didn't lose my parents.
Well, they
She's
kinda
going to give you like a couple of those books, and then she's going to give you a book where her daughter moves in with a guy, and then the guy's friend winds up banging the mom. And she's like, right? You see where this is going?
One old book's going to accidentally have a naked Polaroid on page 35. I'm sorry.
no.
I didn't know I put that in there.
No, I left that in there.
It was a bookmark.
I didn't know I left that in there, but what do you think?
You guys are terrible, man.
Not too sure.
Hope it wasn't too hard on the eyes.
God,
Did you see my
man.
sailor's knot?
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Carmen will do Sporcle before she leaves.
Baby.
What's that, Carmen?
Baby,
Not-
I broke my back.
Oh, my God.
I'm in so much pain I could cry. I
Oh,
won't,
don't
but I
cry.
could.
Please don't cry.
I don't even know where I am.
All right, well, let's do Sporcle, and then we'll let you free. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Carmen, what do we have to give away today?
We have a lot of stuff.
All right, you can take it. You can go slow.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Brooks and Dunn.
I mean, I'm going to pretend that these are grunts of joy while you're doing it and pleasure, because it's making it way hotter than thinking about you just all twisted in your chair like a old Cripshaw.
Okay. Brooks and Dunn. Sun and Fun Fest. Welcome
That's where
to,
you could see Nelly and rock bands.
Yeah.
Correct. Welcome to Rockville.
You could see Galvin.
New Kids on the Block. Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
Stained with Breaking Benjamin. And the Marley Brothers.
There you go. You'll have your choice of tickets as we play a little Sporcle. Here we go. Poor Carmen is the keeper of Sporcle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, did you get a hold of Dizzy?
No.
Oh, no.
Grunts of joy.
Oh, he was probably listening. He's like, I'm not answering.
Grunts of Joy is playing Sun and Fun Fest. Great band. Great band. All right, Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right. Today we're playing movies in 2 words. Can you name the movies with these 2-word clues?
Ooh.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Okay.
All right. Everyone ready?
All right.
Get ready. We're going. All right. Leg lamp.
Christmas Story.
Mike Calta. No crying.
League of their
League of
own.
Galvin. Chest burst.
Alien.
Spanish. Toga.
Animal
It
House.
was.
Mike Calta. Plutonium. DeLorean.
Back to the Future.
Mike Calta. Severed ear.
Reservoir Dogs. What? Marvin, can you hear me?
Severed ear.
Severed ear.
Platoon?
The Fly.
Oh, I know what it is. Apocalypse Now?
No.
Oh. What?
I was looking for Blue Velvet.
Oh.
What is that?
Reservoir Dogs and Severed Ear.
Dennis Hopper, but I don't remember. Joe, do you remember that? Severed Ear? Yeah, I think it's Reservoir Dogs.
It
I'll take the point.
Nope.
is-
No
nope.
point.
No point. That's what they have. Your next one. Mission God.
Blues Brothers.
Spanish.
Spanish is bzz, bzz,
I did not.
bzz, bzz.
I heard it.
Okay.
Beautiful Friendship.
Casablanca.
Spanish. Wilson Volleyball.
Castaway.
Mike Calta. Sister, daughter. Sister, daughter. Chinatown is what I was looking for. Rosebud Sled.
Citizen Kane.
Mike Calta. Eat eggs.
Cool Hand Luke.
Damn it.
Galvin. And Pap, we're halfway there.
Gio is not on the board. Galvin has 2 points. Spanish has 3. And Michael is your leader right now. He's winning with 5.
All right, we're playing movies in 2 words. I'm giving you 2-word clues, your name of the movie. Your next one, Phone Home.
E.T. Extraterrestrial.
E.T., the extraterrestrial.
Oh,
Geo.
Yeah.
yeah.
On the board.
Your next one, Take Cannoli.
Godfather.
Mike Calta. One-Eyed Willie.
Goonies.
Mike Calta. Bigger Boat.
Jaws.
Mike Calta. Night's Nigh.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Galvin. Shower Stabbing.
Psycho.
Mike Calta. And Pap, we're halfway there.
Nope.
No.
We're last 3.
We're on the last 3.
Okay.
It's my bad.
Leave her alone. She's wounded.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Gio has a single point. Galvin and Spanish both are tied at 3. And Michael is your leader right now. He's winning with 9.
Anyone's game.
Yep. Here we go.
All right, last 3. Here we go. Bee Gees.
Saturday Night
Staying
Fever.
Galvin. Winchester Pub.
Shaun of the Dead.
Spanish. And your last one, Flying Monkeys.
Wizard of Oz.
Gio. Your final score, Gio with 2 points, Spanish and Galvin doubling that with 4 each. And Michael is your triumphant champion today. He won with 9.
Now, what is this, like 7 in a row?
6 in a row, Michael.
6 in a row.
3 of your next 5 for a new roll.
Woo! I'm on a tear right now. Filled with knowledge.
Yeah, well.
Even yesterday, I was like, oh, well, I'm going to lose the math one, but at least I'll still have the rule.
Mm-hmm.
And I won the math one.
You did win the math one.
God, great.
Crushed it.
Crushed it. All right, well, get to it.
2, 3, 4, I-N-T-E-G.
Why?
Why do you spell it E-A-G?
Excuse me?
You spelled it wrong.
I did not, Michael.
Maybe I heard somebody else.
Forceful.
Michael, I can tell you there's
Forceful.
been one person who's been spelling it wrong every time.
Who is it?
What are you talking about?
Try
That's
it again.
Gio.
Try it again.
By the way, I'm just going to let you know there's 2 people because I just said DUI.
See?
DUI is not right.
See? All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, I-N-T-E-G, R-I-T-Y, integrity, I-N-T-E-G, R-I-T-Y, integrity, I-N-T-E-G, R-I-T-Y, integrity. I'm the only one spelling it right.
E-A-G, but you're not.
No. Michael, I got your back.
Thank you, Spencer.
I was spelling my own name.
Yeah.
Well, some people follow the rules. What do we have coming up in news, Galvin?
All right, coming up with news today, not in my house, bad choice, and drink, eat, and gamble.
Yeah.
Yes, I know what that is.
I like all of those
excited.
things.
Yeah.
Look at Ashley Moody on TV. What a puffy face.
Whoa, man,
She
that's
does not-
that's
Why
a
would you
person
say
that you're
that?
talking about right there.
Oh, my God. She's a public figure. She's on
Yeah.
television.
All right, well then make
And
fun
I'm
of her.
saying her face is puffy. That's all. Oh, my
It's weird. Nobody likes us.
Yeah. It's hard to
I'm
understand.
just saying.
But I mean, you're bringing us.
Look at
down.
this guy.
Yeah.
Lawrence, not puffy.
Yeah.
On TV,
Definitely
not
not
puffy.
puffy, yeah.
Ashley Moody looks like her head's oval shaped because it's so puffy right now.
Oh
That's
my
all I'm saying.
God.
Wow.
Saying stuff.
You people are strange. Galvin has news.
Just rude.
Now we all suffer.
Yeah.
We'll do the news next on 102.5 The Bone. I don't get it anymore.
They had that yesterday at USF.
Yeah, USF's getting involved now. Listen, the phone lines are open if you want to call and tell me why I'm wrong and why I believe that these pro-Hamas protesters are ridiculous and are filled with nothing but hate for Jews. If I'm wrong, because somebody said to me on Twitter, you're 100% wrong. Okay, well, tell me why. You can't just say I'm wrong. I'm willing to learn right now.
You're wrong.
I stay go in there with a street sweeper and just sweep it all out. Clear those orange tents out of the way. Finally, I'm hearing the term uniform colored tents on TV now. How does everybody else have the same orange and green tents?
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, they're at least. I watched 3 news channels yesterday. Fox News Channel was the only one to be like, somebody's behind this. Somebody is buying these tents. They're passing them out to people.
100%.
But who?
That's the good question. That's what they
Follow
were
the money,
saying, too.
Carmen. Follow the money.
Yeah. I read an interesting article yesterday that they're saying that, we're slowly finding out more and more where immigrants are being sent by the Biden administration. Not that Biden is directly behind any of this. But but it made
He's driving them in a station wagon.
Yeah, but it makes an interesting point because they were going through news footage of a lot of these campuses, and there are some Israeli and Palestinian people, but there are a lot of immigrants you'll notice there too that don't seem to speak much English, and
they're out there.
There's $20. Take an umbrella.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I'm questioning it like everybody else. I'm also saying that I don't believe this is the Biden administration behind it, because this is making them look awful, because they won't come out and condemn it, and it's making them look terrible.
Somebody's pulling the strings though. Some billionaire or a group of are really putting a hurting on.
Phone lines are coming in fast and furious. People that tell me I'm wrong. Good morning. You're on the Mike Calta Show. Hello.
Yeah, this is a bill, and I can't agree more with you. The one thing I want to point out is these aren't students; they're professional agitators. I mean, when that first thing happened at Columbia, the first thing I noticed was every tent out there, this hodgepodge group of people that came together in a grassroots campaign, was they all had the exact same tent.
Yeah.
Man, I was a scoutmaster for 20 years. I've spec'd out tents and given it to parents for 20 years and had them come back with everything from pup tents to GP mediums.
Right.
Man,
I'm with you 100%, sir. I'm with you. But my problem is that what we're saying is who is behind it is what it is. It doesn't make sense that either administration would be behind this right now. So who is behind it?
Well, the funding of that is there, and what they're doing. I mean, look at the new Title IX rules. You can't tell me that Democrats truly believe that little girls should be in the dressing room with biological boys or men changing clothes. It's the fact that they want to do everything they can right now before they get in lame duck status, because once lame duck status happens in November, it'll be a lot easier to overturn the executive orders. On top of that, it's a moving target. But I'll tell you, man, if they are students, the coolest thing I've heard in a long time was when Florida has a chancellor or dean said that anybody involved will be suspended for 3 years, including those that are set to graduate in a couple days.
And that's the effective way to do it, because these students are really nervous about that. Hey, thank you for the call. I did not think out of your first word out of the mouth was going to be good.
I was just about to say his accent does not do.
You're right.
Yeah, it's like the words that he's saying and the way that he's saying stuff is very, like, he's doing it very well, but the accent is just killing everything.
Out of the gate, he was like, oh boy. But then
Bill, I think you should go down there.
Brought it back around, though, Bill.
Yeah. Good point.
Mike Calta Show, good morning. Good.
All right.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mike. I couldn't agree with you guys more. Carmen, I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
I'm a nervous wreck because I have to work security for the USF for the next, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, boy.
Kind of scary.
Be careful.
Let me ask you a question, and this is no offense to you whatsoever. What qualifications do you have to be a security guard? And I may be way off course. I have no idea.
It's a 40-hour class, and you take a test, and you're a security officer.
The reason why I'm asking you, and this has nothing to do with you, I'm not trying to insult you at all, but I have security when we go out to do events for the radio station. And they just hire from this event staffing company. Is that do you work for one of those kind of places?
No, I work for VSG and Sentry.
Sentry, yeah. So they hire Sentry Security to come to my. I could beat up both those security guards. They literally sent me an old lady who was probably in her 60s, and no offense to her, but she's not securing anything. And aren't you afraid that you're going to get hurt out there?
No, we just got to watch and observe, and anything happens, we call over, either TPD or USF police.
Okay, so you're not securing anything. You're just there to call the cops if something goes down.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just extra eyes on the road. You know?
And I
But
mean that
tell
from I'm worried about your safety, not that you're not doing anything. I'm not trying to insult you.
I think the security
You.
security is more observe and report as opposed to a bodyguard.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like somebody who's supposed to, if there's an attack, whatever, they go into action.
So when they hire sentries, thank you for the call, Punk, and be safe today. When they hire security for me at these events, I'm laughing at it.
right.
I'm laughing
because
at it.
they're hiring security, they should be hiring some sort of bodyguard.
Yeah, or a police officer.
Yeah.
That is where the safety's at.
Yeah.
Good morning. Hello.
Hey, good morning, guys. How y'all doing?
Good. What's up, buddy?
Good. Just wanted to ask you guys, all right, because I'm learning more about this Hamas stuff and everything as we go, and just trying to gather more.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
All right, so you guys are aware. You guys know Pierce Morgan?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Well, he's had an interview with a guy, one of the sons of the founding fathers of the Hamas,
Okay.
Mossab Hassan Youssef. Have you guys ever heard of him?
No, but I know. But I got you. I'm with you so far. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just, throwing that name out there so people can kind of, do a little bit more research and learn more about it. It's wrong what's going on, and I just wanted to throw that out there.
Well, you just threw his name out there. You didn't really throw anything else out there.
Well, no, so that way people can do a research and learn more about what's going on. You know what I mean? Instead of having, these, what's going on in these colleges and stuff. Kind of be more, learn more about what's going on.
All right, thank you. My problem is when so Hamas is the elected government of Palestine, and they cannot get Hamas out now. Hamas has come in. They've treated the Palestinians awful. They've certainly the one thing is, at the end of the day, for all the Palestinians or all the Hamas, and they're still chanting death to Israel, and they're still yelling at calling the Jews pigs as they pass by them. That doesn't fly on anywhere in this country. This could not be any other group of people. It couldn't be whites yelling at blacks. It couldn't be blacks yelling at Chinese. It couldn't be anybody. But yet, for some reason, these campuses are letting this fly. I don't know. If I was that lady today, I wouldn't even go. I wouldn't even report.
Oh, yeah,
report to
right?
work. I don't want to be a part of this nonsense.
Yeah.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, sir.
You really making fun of people's puffy face?
All right, cool. Thank you. Mike Calta Show, good morning. I also want to point out, I didn't make fun of Ashley Moody's puffy face. I just made an observation. I said she looked puffy. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Whatever you do, do not look at Amy Schumer.
Yeah. All right. She looked really puffy.
She actually came out and said that people that support her don't care that she has a puffy face from hormones and stuff. So.
Sometimes puffy face good.
Like
Sometimes it's not so good.
who?
Well, we're not making fun, so
Oh, it's not an insult, is what you're saying.
it's just
I called you puffy face.
Just because you say someone's a puffy face doesn't mean that's bad.
Are you saying that because you have a puffy face?
Oh,
In all seriousness, man, you're still here?
Yeah.
In all seriousness, anybody who gets up in the morning that isn't used to being up in the morning has to deal with those puffy face issues. That's it. That's all I was saying. Jesus, people are sensitive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:15. Let's check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's news is brought to you by Pelt Shoes. Spanish Mother's Day is?
May 15th.
No.
Nope.
Gio.
May 8th.
Oh,
No.
I know it now.
No, too bad. Mike?
Sunday, May 10th.
No.
12th.
Carmen? You only get
May
one.
5th.
No.
May 14th.
No. Is it
see,
12? Is it 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
12.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it wrong, though.
I know, but I'm just saying I knew it was Sunday.
But I'm here to help.
Thank you.
I'm here
Yeah,
to help
thank
you.
you.
Mother's
What if
Day,
my mother has a puffy feet? How do I know what size her feet are?
Mother's Day is coming up. It is Sunday, May 12th. And this just goes to show you. Everyone's like, yeah, it's coming up, but I'm not really sure. It's Sunday, May 12th. You can surprise your mom or your wife or whatever mother is in your life. with some shoes from Pelt Shoes. Yeah, get in there, get your feet digitally measured and stuff, and get your mom or your wife or whoever some Pelt shoes. They have everything you're looking for. They have heels, they have sandals, they have beach shoes. So if you're looking for some shoes for Mother's Day, it's a perfect gift. It's really good. And if you don't know the size or anything like that, you can always go in and get a gift card and do it that way and go, here you go. Got your gift card. They can go in. They can pick out the shoes that they want. Because really, you shouldn't be picking out other people's shoes unless you're like me and I know what everybody likes. Pelts has 6 locations throughout Pinellas, Sarasota, and Fort Myers. Stop into a Pelts. And don't forget, Mother's Day is Sunday, May 12th. Stop into a Pelts near you and make sure you tell them Galvin from the Mike Calta Show sent you. So we were talking about it. 10 protesters, including one who was found with a gun, were arrested on the University of South Florida's main campus after pro-Palestinian rally. Dozens of protesters set up near Martin Luther King Jr. Plaza on campus during Tuesday's event, which was held by the student group Tampa Bay Students for Democratic Society. However, school officials gave them a 5 p.m. deadline to be cleared off the property.
Move it.
As law enforcement moved in, tear gas could be seen being deployed in the area. They threw tear gas canisters. They might have been pepper spray. They had rubber bullets shooting at protesters, said Victoria Hinckley, a student organizer. Even people on the sidelines were getting arrested, and they were getting thrown down on the ground. Well, get the hell out of the way. Yep. University officials said 75 to 100 protesters, including students and other not associated with USF, showed up with several items, including wood shields, umbrellas, and tents that were all the same. Law enforcement, as well as USF officials, said some participants in person and on social media said they intended to use some items as weapons and to resist staff members and officers.
Wow.
Wild.
This all happened right outside the window when I was at work yesterday.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I work USF.
You
and
saw it?
Yeah, I saw the whole thing.
Gio,
it
be
was
careful.
wild.
Hey, seriously, bring the pool skimmer.
Yeah.
With
so,
you.
so during the day, they were out there all day. And I walked by there a couple times, and there was nothing crazy, just a lot of yelling and
Right.
chanting and stuff like that. But yeah, they told them at 5 o'clock, you got to go. And they didn't want to go because they said the campus doesn't close at 5 o'clock. Why do we have to leave?
Mess with Chad Chronister.
And then they warned, it even went past 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like it was like 10 after, and they had bullhorns, and they kept warning them, like, you have to leave it.
Disperse.
At 5 o'clock, this will be considered an unlawful assembly, and you have to leave. You'll be arrested. And then when it got to like, I think it was like 10 after, 15 after, that tear gas went off, and then it was like all hell broke loose.
Yeah, a bunch of I almost call them pussies because they don't really have. They're just a bunch of kids trying to be a part of something. They don't even know what they're out there for.
Yeah, it was wild. I've never seen anything like it. It was nuts.
That's what's so weird and scary to me is that, one, people since COVID haven't yet let it sink in that the media is constantly lying and you can't trust it.
Yeah.
And not only that, it seems like the younger that people get in these situations, the more eager they are to follow a cause, regardless of what they truly believe that cause is. And that is getting a little weird to me.
You wonder how many of them years from now will look back on this and go, what an idiot I was. Or do they go, no, that was totally, do they go their entire life like that?
And I wonder how many things, because I remember being in college and taking up causes, how many of those what did I fall victim to? Even recently have fallen victim to certain things.
That's why I try to open my mind to all the sides, because I know that what seems and what's being fed to you isn't always right. But I can't. Like, I remember when it first went down, my wife was very upset, and I said, "Yeah, well, how do you think there's a side of the Palestinians? So you think?" And then you look into it, and you're like, "Yeah, but the Palestinians' main goal is to extinguish the Jews.
Yeah.
There's
Hamas,
no getting around
anyways.
that.
Yeah.
Hamas, but I mean, even the Palestinians are very much against the Jews. So, I can't speak very Palestinian, but Hamas definitely is death to Israel. So, and these people to be pro, I just don't get it. And nobody's been able to explain to me why what they're fighting for. We should have sent somebody down to USF.
There was so many cops. I've never seen that many ever. And like they all came out.
Don't let it get out of hand.
They on like bikes too. They're like just bikes everywhere, just like chasing people
down. But you know what? I'm assuming it was the sheriffs that were down there because
I think also like USF has its own police department as well.
Right, but I'm just saying, Chad Chronister, the handsomest sheriff in the world, he did the same thing during the rally up at the mall. Remember?
Yeah.
They were out there destroying the mall, and he was like, "No, shut it down, shut it down."
And we got video of you. We're going to get you after. Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's law.
There wasn't like they weren't like destroying anything.
No,
they just refused.
They were
to
giving
leave.
a lawful order to leave.
Yeah,
and
they
did not
refused
leave.
to leave at 5 o'clock, which they knew all day long
Was
that at 5 o'clock you have to
That
leave.
was
And
the deadline, yeah.
They even waited. It was like 5:15, and they were out there on the bullhorn for 10-15 minutes, warning them like you're gonna have.
It's a coming.
And you could see all the police. They're all lining up with the
Riot
shield.
gear.
Yeah, I'm like,
I got to tell you, I'm thinking about looking into some banks across town.
Yeah.
While they're over there dealing with that. We're going to the bank.
What were
Give me
you
that
doing?
money.
Were you afraid at all?
no, and I was inside like looking out the window.
Interesting.
Yeah, but there was a couple coworkers I worked with. They got tear gas because they were out there as well and stuff. Yeah, just because it was going. There were still students going to class and like everybody's still doing their stuff at the university. So it was it was blowing everywhere. They were arresting people in the parking lot.
At least they were letting them go to school. Unlike these people here, it was this kid was like, "I got to go to class. I got to get through." And then they said, if you break through the human chain, now you're the agitator.
They were chasing they were chasing people into the parking garage and like tackling them in the parking garage and stuff. It was wild.
Good.
The Biden administration is moving to reclassify marijuana as a less dangerous drug. It would not legalize cannabis nationally for recreational use, but it would change it from a Schedule 1 drug to a Schedule 3 alongside substances like codeine, ketamine, anabolic steroids, and testosterone. So
Never going to happen.
no?
Nah, the private prison system makes way too much money for this for them to ever let this
But
pass.
so many other things besides marijuana that you don't have to.
Yeah,
just
but
get arrested for marijuana.
there's a lot of
Everybody's
people.
got it.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of people that are still in jail for a long time for marijuana.
Right. But I'm saying, who's going in now?
Still some.
I still have friends that or know people that get arrested and have to serve time because of
But
the amount.
how much they have? Yeah.
Yeah, it's because of the amount. But think about it.
They're committing a crime.
Yeah, but think about the logic. If you're on the other side of this, you want people to end up in prison. You tell them this amount you can transport, blah blah blah. Here you go. But that amount isn't really big enough to get average smokers by if they don't want to get a license. So then they're now caught with this and they end up having to serve time, get lawyers. It's very smart the way the private prison system manipulates the laws here in America.
By the way, you know who is one of the biggest ones who is putting people in prison for cannabis and doing all that stuff is our vice president.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But now she's like, oh, it's good. Get him, Joe.
Who do you think is going to be our Trump's running mate?
I would love it if it was I know you made a joke
Tulsi
earlier,
Gabbard's
but
showing up a lot more these days.
And he listens to her. I've seen, when they sit together, he's actually...
They say when the rumor was, I forgot which candidate it was, but they had, does anybody remember there was somebody that Trump was running with the first time, and the rumor was that the family sat down with this guy and said, listen, we're going to make you VP, but you're going to run things. That he's going to go and be the face of everything, but you're going to actually be the one that's making the decisions and doing the. And the guy said no. Do you remember who that was? It doesn't matter, but it was one of the other candidates.
Tim Scott?
No. This was before Tim Scott.
Okay.
I think it's going to be DeSantis.
I don't think so.
They just had a meeting.
Yeah, but he just wanted his money. He just wanted his donor, and he said, "Look, let's high five. Let's move on, and give me your donor money."
They had this big kiss ass meeting, and now DeSantis is all Trump, and they all made up.
But
and stuff.
that's what happened. So DeSantis is out now, and he's out. He's not going to be vice president. He's not going. So what they do is they meet them and say, "Hey, we went after each other, but now you have to support me. We have to be friends, and turn me on to your donors." That's all that was.
I think they bring in DeSantis because that sets up three.
But the problem is you abandon the rest of the country by doing that. If you have two guys coming out of Florida and the East, he's going to have no chance of bringing extra voters. You bring a woman in, and you bring a woman who's a veteran like Tulsi Gabbard, and
Hawaii,
she was a Democrat. Now she's an independent. You bring her into the situation. You know that he listens to her. I think more people see that as a viable option. But he wanted this Kristi Noem, but she wrote herself right out of history by writing that book and admitting to killing the dogs and the goats and everything else.
Wild.
Yeah, it's weird because although what she did really wasn't that bad, you got to take the temperature of society and know you can't write about bringing a dog to a gravel pit and blowing its brains out, whether it be for humane reasons or not, and think that people are just going to accept that. This world is animal crazy.
No way I'm voting for her.
I think, I don't, the dog that she had didn't even have like rabies or anything. It was just not teachable, she said.
Yeah. That's on her, though.
Right?
What I'm saying is you can't teach your kid, so you take it out to a gravel pit and shoot it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I
I
think-
thought about it a couple of times with my kids.
I don't know if DeSantis will be a VP, but I think he'll definitely end up in Trump's cabinet if he wins.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree, but I don't think that he. I don't think that he's going to be VP. It just wouldn't make sense for the running. But if he was, it'd win in a second.
Yeah.
But also, you say doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense. So I never say no. That's not gonna. Yeah, your opinion. That's probably not gonna happen because this, and this. But you never know. You never know for
6
sure.
months ago, everybody was saying he was the guy.
Yeah, he was going to be the next president.
It's going to be a slam dunk. There's no way anybody will beat him. And now it's like,
historically,
He's a
that would
bum.
not be a good decision.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't believe that meeting was for that. But who knows?
I mean, it makes the most sense to use Tulsi Gabbard if the Democrats' ace in the hole is going to be Michelle Obama.
But
That's the only way.
I don't even think that's going to happen.
I don't know.
Whenever you say that, I think that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
I agree,
but I'm
but-
not.
Anything's possible.
But I also know that I'm not. You know that crazier things have happened.
Right. The U.S. will require automatic emergency braking on new vehicles within 5 years. So now,
really? What does that coincide with, by any chance?
Yeah, now that not only are you going to have the electric where they'll be able to shut it down, now they have emergency braking. Officials say it could save hundreds of lives every year.
So if you're running from the law, they just.
Not so it don't even take the law into consideration right now, right? Like, let's say you're late on a payment and you're going to make a payment. Now they can track where you're going, and if Ford, for instance, you buy a Ford and then you're a couple days late on the payment, Ford can watch you, and if you're not going to the bank to make a payment, shut it down, and then they just bring the car back to the dealership with you in it.
Or there's a I Am Legend scenario where they just go poof and shut everybody down, and they're like, "Good luck getting off the island."
Do you think you could teach me how to ride a motorcycle?
Could I?
Yeah.
Yes, but I mean, there's better people to choose. But
There was a movie in the '80s with Colt Seaver, what's his name, Lee Majors, where they outlawed, they only had electric cars. They outlawed anything with a carburetor and all that stuff. And then he had a motorcycle. And he had it hidden in his garage. when he had to
Motorcycles
get out.
have carburetors.
Oh, maybe it wasn't. Yeah. But they outlawed it, but he hid it in his garage.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was able to fight injustices on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
There is a
So now you're Lee Majors.
I want to get a motorcycle.
You could probably get this done better than anyone. There is a type of engine, Joe, you might know the name of the engine, but there was a type of engine during the 80s and 90s that the U.S. had recalled, and they filled them with cement and tried to destroy them all. There are a few still in circulation, but the reason why it's such a popular engine between doomsday people is because it basically runs on anything, and it doesn't use any electronics.
So
It's
it runs
all
on
straight up. Yeah, my cousin bought one, but he spent a lot of money on it, and he keeps it in his Faraday garage.
What?
For instances, yeah, he's
Get out of here. You have a cousin with a Faraday garage?
Yeah, he's real deal, ready for, because he was the one who turned me on to some of the Chinese prisons or Chinese police stations. He heard about it before I did. He turned me on to it. But it's that specific engine that people have been trying to find. And like I said, the U.S. recalled a bunch of them and filled them with cement and got rid of them.
Wow.
They never really said why. They said it was to make us safer, but it's not
safer.
true. Yeah, so those engines you got to get a hold of. You don't need a motorcycle.
What's in it? How do you make a Faraday garage? You just get a bunch of those wallets and put it on the wall?
No, you you could just buy, I believe, like copper mesh along with some other
Blue
metals. Tarp. Yeah, and he has blue tarp. He has a whole ecosystem that has fish and plants and birds.
My God!
Yeah, like I said, he's real deal, ready for anything.
Is he going to eat the fish, or is he using the poop to make other things?
He uses the poop to make other things. He eats the fish, and then he puts. He has a specific plant that when you pick the leaves and you throw it in the water, the fish eat it. So it's like this whole crazy system he's got going on.
Wow!
Yeah,
that job.
He's another Anthony. So yeah,
we run into Tony's house when the crap hits the fan, won't we?
He's up in Jersey.
Look, I show up with a bunch of guns and be like, come on, I brought the arsenal.
He's in. He has a motorcycle, and it's a truck that runs on that engine.
Oof.
And like I said, it took him years to find it, and he spent a lot of money on it.
I'm just gonna take a sleeping bag and go sleep upstairs.
Yeah, me too. Let it happen.
The winner of this month's $1.3 billion Powerball jackpot just came forward this week. Turns out he is a 46-year-old immigrant from Laos who is battling cancer. He said he is relieved to know that even if the worst happens, his family is still going to be set. 1.3 billion.
I don't know. I mean, how much does he get? Oh, he gets up front. Yeah.
Yeah. You take the lump sum and then you can give it to whoever you want and do it that way.
Interesting.
Yeah. A career shoplifter landed herself behind bars after she went on a sunglass heist at a retail store here in Tampa. Surveillance video captured Ernesha Atmore using a soft-sided cooler to steal approximately $20,000 worth of designer sunglasses.
Wow.
Now, this is a lady who stole a bunch of different stuff. She had a bunch of different cases and everything. They offered her 3 years in prison. They made a deal. They said, well, you can get 3 years in prison. She turned that down. I'm telling you this because it did not work out for her. We have video on Bone TV and some audio. Take a listen to this and what she actually got.
Atmore has been in and out of prison for a string of theft convictions, but as a repeat offender, she is now facing stiffer penalties and decades in prison. Prosecutors offered her a 3-year deal. She rejected it. Instead, a jury convicted her, and she was sentenced to 30 years in prison.
That's because the state of Florida
you can stop it there, Carmen.
30 versus 3.
Yeah, so she had a string of different stuff, whatever. This one was $20,000 worth of designer sunglasses. She went into like Zales. She was over at the Brandon Town Mall stealing stuff. So she's had a bunch of different things. But yeah, they said, listen, we'll make you a deal, blah, blah, clear everything up, 3 years. She was like, no, I'm not going to do 3 years. 30 years in jail.
What at the end, I'd be like, all right, I changed my mind. I'll take the 3.
Too late.
Wow.
Ooh, that is a gamble and lose.
30 years for stealing sunglasses.
Yeah, but she's been doing all kind of that for a long time.
I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it. It's just,
But
she
also,
didn't expect it.
Yeah, how can they offer her 3 years and then give her 30?
Because the prosecutor, they are allowed to offer a certain amount of time and they can do that, whatever, whereas then it goes to a jury and then the jury decides what the thing is. If you go to a jury trial and the jury decides your time on it, then they can decide whatever as well.
But at the same time, the judge could overturn that at any point, I have to imagine. They don't have to... They don't have to go by what the jury says.
The judge is who sentences.
It depends if you're doing a bench trial or a jury trial. And yes, the judge can overturn. Like even if the jury says, "Hey, we want to give 30 years," the judge will go, "Well, that's ridiculous.
That had to be
15
the max
or whatever." But she's getting 30 years. Yeah,
that's insane.
Bye.
Hey Joe.
Yes, Michael.
I just saw an ad on my Alexa.
Yeah.
Do you know they make the little dogs rolling machine for home?
Really?
It looks
get one.
It looks like a toaster, and you put the buns in, and then the rollers are on the top. And you put the hot dogs on there. I know what I'm buying you for Christmas.
Yeah, we gotta get this.
Oh, dogs are rolling in the studio.
I love dogs rolling, Michael. Every time.
The big nude boat, a naked cruise, is embarking February 2025, and it sets sail.
Please stop sending it to me on Instagram. I've seen
from
the story.
Florida. The big nude boat, held by Nude Cruise Company, Bare Necessities, and Norwegian Cruise Lines, is scheduled to depart from Miami February 3rd. It will take its scantily clad guests for a trip through the Caribbean. The cruise will make stops in spots like Bahamas, Puerto Rico, St. Lucia, different spots before it returns February 14th. Ooh, Valentine's Day, naked. Passengers.
I think about those swingers cruises they have. First of all, what fun that must be.
Right.
And how much that pool must be. So just, oof.
Yeah.
I am not a swinger, and but I would love to go on those and just observe.
Same.
Just to see what's happening.
Well, they have the whole swinger, like where they go to the resort and do the whole swinging at the resort, different stuff.
That too. That'd be fun too.
I want to talk to the staff. Do they know the deal?
Washy.
Do they know the deal with this trip?
Of course.
And what is
you
that
have to,
like?
you have to agree to it, I would imagine. Yeah.
Do you? Because it feels like
washy.
they don't agree to a lot of the stuff they're being forced to do.
Yes, so you're in the casino, sitting on the bar stool and stuff.
Passengers are encouraged to leave most of their clothes at home, but it does come with some rules. There will be a self-serve buffet that is designated clothes-free area, but clothes will be required inside all dining rooms. Guests must also sit on a towel when bare-bottomed on excursions in their stateroom, the pool deck, or buffet area. Passengers cannot be nude at the port unless announcements are made otherwise.
I don't need no snail trails on my seats.
Yeah.
I'll see you in the Windjammer.
And do you go on that ship after that cruise?
Oh, yeah.
How did you guys clean everything? Because we're not the naked cruise.
Yeah, washy everything.
Come The Bumble dating app, Spanish, are you using Bumble or no?
No, just Hinge.
Hinge? Well, the Bumble dating app is now giving women the option of inviting men to initiate the conversation. Basically, it's just a prompt you can send out if you want the other person to make the opening move.
All right.
So my opening move would always be the same. What up, dog?
What
What
up?
up, dog?
What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hinge is great.
What do you say to them? Hey, how you doing?
No, like usually on Hinge they'll have pictures and then prompts, and I just will answer the prompts. Or sometimes, like if it, like a lot of girls, their prompt will be, "Don't hit me up if you're one of these things." And usually, if it's stuff that
Like
I
what?
agree with,
Black.
So, and like I just saw one that was like, "Don't hit me up if you're vaccinated." There's like a lot of that. Yeah. You'd be surprised. One of the girls I saw, she's definitely a country girl. She said, "Don't hit me up if you're vaccinated, don't like guns, and believe something about China." So I just gave her like the hands up. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'll see. If
So
this
you
was
do a lot of like emojis.
sometimes, yeah. Unless like they write something. Like, I know you guys are going to make fun of me, but a lot of them will say, "What book did you just read?" So I'll write, "Oh, yeah, I just read The Alchemist." Yeah.
I would
Hinge
be
is
like,
great, though. I got way more matches on there than I ever did on Tinder.
Don't hit me up if you don't like Jeopardy, you don't like Diet AW root beer, and you don't like guys with the capacity to hold a sailor's knot in their buttock.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I would say, don't hit me up. Yeah, I just don't want to. Yeah. I just don't want to hear from you. I don't want to hear from you.
What would so? What are you getting? Are you making matches? Or are you finding?
Yeah. Let's see.
What are your don't hit me ups?
I don't do.
Oh, you don't have that?
Yeah, no. I don't have
Yeah, by the way, that's a bad move. That's a negative thing. You're already starting out negative.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Don't hit me up if you wear beads.
I think on these apps,
I got
though, it's
21.
like, don't waste my time type thing.
Yeah. Hinge, a lot of people are looking for something more serious, so they have like a lot of girls will say something like, "If you're not going to give me your phone number to talk on the phone, I don't want to just text back and forth with you," which I prefer.
I'm willy-nilly with my phone number. You can have it.
Yeah,
I'll talk to you.
everybody has my phone number anyways.
By the way, fourth time you've brought up his beats today.
Beats.
Yeah.
Dude,
Did
I
you talk
missed
about
them.
beads?
Bring it up.
But what I said is that I would say don't hit me up if you have beads.
Oh.
Wear more than one chain.
Yeah.
And constantly want to talk about spirituality.
Yeah. Well, I have my parameters set to find people that are like under their religion. It says spiritual because I don't really want to talk to Catholics, and I don't want to.
But
talk
why?
to,
Like I wouldn't. I mean, think about it.
No, people are devout. So for me personally, if people are really devout in their Catholicism,
Well,
having
and
grown
you're
up with
devout
it.
in any religion. It's going to be different from what you do, and you're not going to like it.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
but I mean, I'm Catholic, and I like.
Yeah, but you're not.
wouldn't say that.
You're not devout.
Are
No.
you practicing?
Yeah.
No.
See, I don't
So-
want that. I don't want somebody who is going to want me to go to church with them.
Oh no,
on
no,
Sunday.
yeah. I
no.
get you now.
Don't hit me up if you live with an old man and his family.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I did already tell a couple
It's
of
a
girls
weird thing.
that is happening, and so far
I
it's
think
been,
it makes you more attractive.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's been
I think it
received
puts you
well.
on the ick list.
Yeah, maybe
No,
for
I don't
those.
think-
Listen, I'm not for everybody. I get it.
Oh, I don't like it.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah,
so what's the deal with that?
yeah.
How many have said don't hit me up if you're not over 6 foot?
I don't talk to any. Actually,
Yeah,
I
you
matched
can't
with
talk
two
to
girls that were 6 foot, and they both wanted to meet for dates. But I was the one who said
No, what he's saying
They're
is-
saying you have to be don't hit me
They
up
don't
if
have
you're not
that.
over.
No, I haven't
Nobody
seen
says
one.
that.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
They're
I thought that
thinking-
was a big thing. I thought it was like every girl was like
Short kings
Yeah,
are in now.
Short
Yeah.
kings.
Yeah, she's
Short
right.
kings. That's what
Time,
they're.
baby.
That's what they're called.
Short
Yeah.
kings?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a thing now.
No, the
Thank
short
you,
people
Carmen.
made that up for
Nope.
themselves.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Like
the
fat
ladies do.
queens.
No,
Yeah.
short kings. If you're under 5'9", you're a short king.
Yep.
So Dizzy's a short king.
Yep.
Spanish is a short king. Monica's a short queen.
Yeah.
Nope, short queen is not a thing.
No, it's
Oh.
not a thing.
And Joe's a
Short,
short
short.
old man.
That's right.
Carmen, every girl wants to be able to wear heels and have a guy taller than them.
Not true.
Yeah, not
I-
every girl.
Sorry,
Yep.
you're wrong.
No,
You're not a girl.
I'm a girl.
Nope.
I literally have a V.
Yep.
And
I'm sorry. How tall is your boyfriend?
my boyfriend,
Yeah.
he's 5'11".
Yeah, but how
Lawyer.
tall is
Idiot.
Blaine?
Yeah, he's taller than you, is what I'm saying.
Chad's
How tall is
5'11"?
Blaine though?
Yeah,
He was taller than her.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Blaine.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was taller than you.
He was. Yeah, Blaine was. I want to say like 5'9".
Okay, that's
It-
not.
Still
He-
taller than her.
Technically, short king.
When you're 5'7", you're right. Short king is what I'm saying.
Short king.
Like my wife wouldn't want to date a guy who's 5'9".
But I'm saying I don't like to wear heels. I'm not wearing
because
heels.
you're not a lady.
Uncoordinated.
I am. I have a V. I'm a girl, and I don't like wearing heels.
I don't blame it.
Tennis shoes go with dresses.
Jury's out.
That's
If
true.
you're 12.
It says on the interweb that the short kings are 5'8" or less.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I was 1 inch off.
Yeah.
They have attractive
Hey, 1
personalities.
inch means a lot to guys, Carmen.
And girls.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Really? Would you rather have 5 or 6?
5.
Really?
You're talking
Yeah.
about
You
talking
know
about how many
there is-
guys at once?
You know there is a thing that is too much.
Yeah, I know. But I'm
That
saying,
is a thing.
all right, 5 inches or 6 inches seems 6 inches would be the right fit.
I mean, I'm not turning down. Okay.
12.
No.
I could say that from just 5 years ago to now, the dating world has changed
Yes.
quite a bit with what women are looking for.
Correct.
I think they're all lying.
No, they're not. That's
No, they just realize that tall guys are a-holes.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I know a few.
Yeah. I listen to you guys. Oh, tall's better. Tall's better.
Yeah.
You guys are all a-holes.
You wait until we go out, we bump shoulders, and I smack your short king in front of you.
Carmen,
Like,
it is in your DNA that you want to be protected.
Yeah, but we don't. Yeah.
It's true, though.
Yeah, but there's different psychologically. There's different wants and levels of protection. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I would say a majority of women want a guy that's bigger than them so they can protect them.
Sure.
Yeah, which they don't need to.
Yeah.
It's not like we're, running from bears or doing anything like that, but it's built into your DNA.
So, like what I've noticed with dating women, especially now, is they're all moving away from that because just like, it's true.
And that's why they're not having kids anymore.
I don't
Correct.
think that's
Yeah.
true either. Yeah, but
Oh, yeah. No. People are having less kids.
no, I know that they are.
Millennials
But it's also
having less children.
It's just like in the men's DNA that a curvy woman is more attractive
Yeah.
because they have childbearing hips and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And that they could feed the kids.
Gio, you are so creepy.
What? I'm
when
just-
Yeah. You should see as
childbearing hips.
I'm just enjoying the conversation.
No.
Is that not what we're
weird.
supposed to be doing?
Gio, I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Thank you.
I don't.
You're saying childbearing
God.
nips.
You guys are never meeting any of the new girls I'm dating. Not a
Who
chance.
wants to?
Yeah, sure.
We've seen Elliot Page. We're not interested.
Yeah, sure.
Please
sure,
let me
sure. Yeah.
talk to this boy.
Never bringing it around.
By the way, speaking of being enthused about something, Dave & Buster's is adding gambling feature to their app.
This is great.
So
Oh,
you'll be
their
able
app.
you'll be able to bet on arcade games with your friends. For example, you could put like $5 down on skee ball and play your friends,
Yeah.
and do that stuff.
That's cool.
That's genius.
Yeah.
But I heard is it money or is it like their Dave and Buster tickets to win prizes?
Either.
Like I don't know if it's actual money.
Yeah, I don't
All
think
right.
you're getting money back.
Yeah, like you can,
But it's money
tickets and
towards
stuff,
yeah.
Which I
Right.
still think is awesome.
It's cool. Yeah.
Everything
It's a matter of
is a
time before they
competition.
open the floodgates and everybody's betting on everything.
Everything's going to be like Rat Race.
Yep.
I love Dave and Buster's.
When was the last time you were on the Hard Rock Bet app?
For the last Lightning game.
They have new features on there. Have
Oh,
you seen?
really?
Yeah, they have a lot of new features, different stuff.
No,
on there.
don't bring me back in.
I'm just letting you know. that
Trying
it's
to
on
hold
there.
off till football season.
I did not bet on the last Lightning game, but I had in my mind what I wanted to bet, and I would have won. And I'm like, come on.
I took the Lightning plus 1.5 and I lost.
Oh, that wouldn't happen.
I was betting the over on goals the last 2 games and I won both times.
Yeah.
Because it was 5.5 one game and it was 6 in the next.
It's crazy. For the first couple games, it was so low, and the goalies were just crushing it and stuff and everything. And then, they opened the floodgates.
I felt bad the Lightning lost, but those empty netters.
Yeah, they'll get you.
That worked. They put me over.
My wife could not understand whenever I would bet the under on something in the Lightning. I'd bet the Lightning to win and the under. So the Lightning would score. I go, yes.
Yeah.
And then they'd score again. I go, no. Too many. They're scoring too many. So Dave & Buster's adding a gambling feature to their
So,
app.
speaking of Lightning,
Yeah.
you know we're Lightning fans.
Yes, of course.
You know we're Bucks fans.
Yes. Well, you guys are. I mean,
You support the local team.
for you guys. I hope that they
unless
do well.
play each other,
Yeah.
We've not been Rays fans. I grew up a Yankee fan, but I really kind of retired from baseball when Derek Jeter retired. When Derek Jeter retired, all my last Yankees were from my childhood and my younger years were out, and I was kind of done with baseball. But 17 years ago, when we started at this radio station, we tried so hard to have a relationship with the Rays, and they just they just treated us like garbage. And then they kind of brought it back around a little bit where they were like sending over bobbleheads and all that stuff. And we were like, oh, all right, yeah, let's, whatever. And the other day, they released a new Rays jersey and logo. Have you seen that?
Yeah, we did it on the news yesterday.
Yeah, but have you seen the logo, the hat logo?
Yeah.
With the Skyway Bridge in it?
Cool.
I think it's great. I think it's great. It has the Skyway Bridge in the back, but it makes up the fins of the Ray, and I actually thought it was very cool. I did not see the hat until yesterday, but I saw the jersey because Monica got a jersey, Dizzy got a jersey, Drew got a jersey, Danielle got a jersey, Scott got a jersey, Sam got a jersey, and Kelly got a jersey. And they specifically did not send one to me. They did not
snub.
Not just snub. I mean, on purpose, like a shots fired. Like they did not send me one on purpose.
Raised down.
Because I'm raised down, yeah.
Someone on the show did get a jersey.
Who?
Who
do you think?
Carmen. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got one?
I did, but I did not post a picture in solidarity with you.
Oh, Carmen. Yeah. Unsung hero. It came to you?
Corey brought it to me.
It had your name on it?
No.
It said not Mike Calta on the box?
Yes. No, it just said Mike Calta Show, but the size wouldn't have fit any of you.
So and they only sent
Wait
one?
a second. This is changing the whole narrative now.
Yeah.
It said Mike Calta Show?
No, it just said M.O.
Mike Olivero.
Mike Olivero.
Or Mo.
Correct.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
probably Mo.
But it was the size wouldn't fit any man.
What about Elf?
Elf, maybe.
What about Short King? Would a Short King maybe?
I mean, it would be tight. It's tight on my boobies.
Whoa. Hey, yeah.
Either way, they specifically did not send me one.
Correct. And
Yeah.
like I said, I did not take a picture. They gave it to me. They said, "Hey, will you do some social?" And
They did, huh?
And in solidarity, I did not. It is in my.
Oh, you would have been dead if you would have.
I
done
know.
social. Yeah.
I almost did it as a joke, and I was gonna be like, "Guess who got one?" And then I was like, "No."
Would not have been funny.
Exactly. See, so I didn't
Yeah,
do it. See,
smart
I
move,
know what
Kevin.
funny is.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. I'm on your side.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry your back hurts.
Yes. Thank you.
All I know is
yes.
I don't know what to do.
if the problem with the Rays was their problem, and they didn't, and we've had issues from the start, wouldn't it have been a smart gesture to say, "Hey, we have a new jersey. We're sending this over. We'd like to have a new relationship," but instead do the specific snub? Okay, I just want you to know, I feel you. I hear you loud and clear. Listen to me. I'm fine being an acquaintance. I'm terrible being an enemy. You don't want. Now you better make sure every P's and Q's is dotted this season, because when your number one star is in trouble for banging underage girls, this is not something you want a guy like me talking about every day. You should not have done that. It's such a terrible move. Anyway, back
Now,
to
do
you,
you think it's their PR, or do you just think they just like don't realize?
No. Somebody specifically said we did not send him one of these because
Really?
he craps on the Rays. Yeah. Meanwhile, Tom Krasnicki craps on the Rays all the time. That's what sports radio does. They talk bad about them when they play bad. They talk good about them when they play good. I'm just going based on my relationship that I've tried to have with them for years, and they didn't want. It started back when we were on 1010. In 1010, we had a whole bunch of tickets, and they put together a whole section called the Crazies and tried to create a whole little, like a bleacher type crew, and they kicked them out. They said they were too loud. God, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
You're getting people banging drums and being happy out there, and they actually kicked them out. So, listen, I feel it. It seems to be like things were on a even playing field. They were dead, and shots were fired. I get it. They hit me right in the heart.
Usually, I'm not on your side. I'm on your side on this one.
Thank you. Thank you. So hopefully, so take Scotty and Danielle and Drew and all those guys and take their success and roll them together and see how that works out for you.
Do you think
you've been treated worse by the Rays than Steve Irwin?
It's true.
6 and 9 Calvin's out.
Hell yeah, that's a little far.
We were both stabbed in the heart. That's right, Carmen. We were both stabbed in the heart.
So my
Come on, I got answers. What do you got?
I just don't get it. I don't understand.
Maybe they don't make the jersey in our size.
But also, do you think it's like a Disney thing because you say poop and stuff?
No, I specifically know what the
I've heard
was.
Drew say poop.
Yeah, Drew has said poop. Yeah. Listen, it is what it is. I'm just saying if I go to a team or I go to an organization and they say your job is to get the word out and make us cool to everybody, and they say, well, what about the most popular guy in the area with the most listeners and the biggest reach? We seem to have a problem with him. Well, let's fix that problem and let's get in there and find out what we can do to fix it. I've never gotten a call from anybody. I've never gotten an email, never gotten anything. But instead, they said, no, let's send out jerseys and leave that guy out. Okay. And you're right, Carmen. I wouldn't have worn the jersey. It probably wouldn't have fit me anyway. I do have 2 children. I don't know if that ever came into consideration. Whenever I get stuff from the Lightning, I give it to my son. Whenever I get Buck stuff, I give it to my son. And then Joe, it'll eventually go to Joe. It's kind of like Spanish's uncle. It all just keeps working through the family.
Right. The last Lightning game we went to, Joe had a little mini Calta jersey.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen, it's sustainable.
It fit him when he was 9.
Yeah. So somebody made a decision to just go ahead and abandon me and leave me out of it, which is also really weird because I have the biggest social media reach out of all of them too. But that's cool. I get you. So we're back to square one. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying now is it was fine just to ignore me and leave me alone, but to now make me an enemy, that's not going to work out well for you in the end.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Because I have fun doing that.
What if they offered to let you sing the national anthem?
They couldn't. Ask me, they wouldn't. They couldn't offer me third base right now, and I would be like, no.
What about a contract with third base?
I guarantee I make more than most of their players. So I'm rich. We found out the other day.
Today is National Interpreter Appreciation Day. What about the pitcher for the Yankees?
You have the Dodgers.
Or Dodgers, rather. Yeah. Is he appreciating this guy? I made some bets.
Yeah, he took the fall for the whole thing.
John Bon Jovi is talking about how much he cheated on his wife again. He said, quote, "I'm not saying that there weren't 100 girls in my life. I'm John Bon Jovi. It was pretty good." He and his wife were still together, though, because he had came out before and said that...
he said his wife forgave his infidelities. That's how their marriages last so long. But what I don't understand is, like, are you talking about before they were married? Because they didn't get married until somewhere in the late 80s. So is he saying all those years they were on the road? Or because we know that he had that relationship with Jennifer Nettles after they were married. That was only in 2000. Which Bert absolutely confirmed by denying it on the show.
Right.
I said, Bert, do you work with Jennifer Nettles? Do you know she had an affair with John Bon Jovi? What? I didn't know. I'm going to ask her. And then I go, hey, did you ever ask her about that? He goes, yeah, no, I didn't ask her. No. I go, I got you.
The Buffalo Bills drafted a guy who has never played a single snap of football in his life, and now he is a pro football player in the NFL. His name is Travis Clayton, and he's a professional rugby player from the UK. They won him on the offensive line. So, interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see,
why on the line and not on the... not as a running back or something.
Yeah, right.
Offensive line.
Just run the ball.
Yeah. It's probably big, strong.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah.
Or he's short king.
Yeah, literally strong.
Right?
Yeah.
I learned something new today. Short king.
That's right.
And former USC quarterback Caleb Williams broke Caitlin Clark's record for draft night merchandise sales. On the night he was drafted, Williams broke the prior Fanatics record for the most draft night merchandise sales of any pick across any sport. The record had just been set a week before by Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark, who was the number 1 pick overall in the 2024 WNBA draft, and it's already taken away. He's already lost it. Caleb Williams beat it. Sammy Hagar received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. John Mayer was there. So was bassist Michael Anthony, and Guy Fieri was there as well.
Where does he come into the mix?
Guy Fieri, they're good friends.
He's like in the middle of everything. That guy.
Yeah, and I think they have a deal together with rum or something. One of the liquors that Sammy's involved in. Yeah. And then finally in news, a new poll found the number 1 thing the perfect hotel must have. What do you think it is? I have a list of a bunch of different stuff. If you're going to a hotel and you need certain things in there, what are some of the things you need in that hotel?
Wi-Fi.
Cheese.
Number one,
Yeah.
fast Wi-Fi.
Yeah, man.
Turns of cheese.
Fast Wi-Fi is number
Gotta
one, they
be.
say.
Portnoy made a whole list of stuff. That
Yeah.
What's that hotel downtown?
The Edition.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Edition
yeah,
left
he
out.
keeps on bagging on them.
He just randomly throws it in from time to time.
One of the reasons we want good Wi-Fi is to check in on work. 1 in 4 people said they've worked on vacation to save their vacation days. You know what I mean? So you kind of
I mean, for everything, for your kids streaming, you know, you want good Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
For me, more important, AC.
AC.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if AC is on there.
I mean, probably not because they assume all hotels have AC.
Right. Yeah. No, it's not on here. But yeah, I mean, obviously you have to have a good not only AC, good AC that you can control.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are just set, and then you're like, come on, it's ridiculous.
What about water pressure in the shower?
Water pressure in the shower, it does not have that, but it does say a personal bathtub and a personal hot tub is something that people like.
Personal hot tub is awesome in a
Yeah.
hotel room. Yeah, I only ever did that once, and it was great.
Hard Rock has that, and
It's so awesome.
Vinoy used to have rooms with the hot tub on the balcony.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was awesome. I've only ever sat in a what did they call it? A claw bathtub, a clawfoot bathtub.
Yeah.
Those
I
are
don't
pretty
like that.
sweet. You don't like that?
No, my wife wants to put one in our bathroom. I don't like
Oh,
it.
they're gorgeous.
I have like a pedestal, like a not a pedestal, but like I don't know. My bathtub is it's built in.
Yeah.
And there's like a whole frame around it. And I like to be able to walk up on there and get in there. That's cool. That claw thing.
You don't have to lift a leg. That
It's not that I want to lift a leg. I just don't want to.
But are you using the bathtub?
Yeah,
Do you have?
I have like a jacuzzi tub.
Yeah, it's pretty
so I've
sweet.
used that before. And you know, my daughter used to use it when she was little. But I don't know. I just like it, and the claw tub just kind of looks cool. But
It does.
I don't get the same feeling.
I don't. I love the look, but I've slipped and fell when I got out of it, so
yeah.
I have like this PTSD. Yeah, that's why I was saying.
I never use a bathtub, so I never want a bathtub in my bedroom. It's just a walk-in shower. It's a big walk-in shower, and that's perfect because bathtub. All that does is make me stub my toe or trip or slip trying to get out. You know what I mean? Like, it's, what are some of the other stuff you think that is on here? The stuff that you must have for a hotel, a restaurant in the building. Yeah, people like to have that, which usually has a bar. Thank you, Joe.
Pool.
Pool is actually not on here. Surprisingly,
Really?
a pool not on here. Yeah.
Complimentary breakfast.
No, that is not on there.
Color
It has a
television.
restaurant in there. Color television, Joe. We're in 2024, so a smart TV would make more sense. Smart TV is number 3 on the list. There,
Free HBO. Is that on there?
yeah, right. Some of the other stuff that they have on there is a spa. You want to have a spa in the hotel? That'd be nice. Online check-in and check-out, so you don't have to go down the desk. You just shut the door and say "smell you later." Fitness center. Even if you're not going to use it, they want to have a fitness center in there. We said a restaurant, attractions nearby. You want to be in kind of area where stuff's nearby. You don't want to be like, oh, cool, we can drive 25 miles and go see a movie. I don't know. Smart TV. Number 2 is a king size bed.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want the little twin bed or whatever Gio's sleeping in nowadays. And then the number 1, the perfect hotel must have fast Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Gotta have the
gotcha,
fast
dude.
Wi-Fi.
And they rarely do.
I know,
Most
that's
of
the
them have
worst.
kind of crappy Wi-Fi.
Are you still sleeping in the small bed?
Yeah, man. What am I supposed to do?
Get a big bed.
You want my smart number bed?
Yeah, that'd
I'll
be
give you
nice. I can't. Yeah, the wife won't budge.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And
Probably
what,
because the
you
bed's
have a
too small.
queen
Yeah,
or a full?
I think it's a full.
Can't be a full. It can't be a full.
There's no way you can't fit into a full
No
by
way.
yourself.
It must be a queen then.
Yeah.
But
Queen's not so bad.
it's
Queen's still small.
It's bad. Yeah.
Oh.
I would love to have a king bed. That'd be
Do you guys cuddle?
no.
What?
Not by choice.
He said it like it's gross. Like, she's a girl.
But I have no choice because the bed's so small. So it's like yes, but no. If that makes sense.
You're forced to cuddle.
I have nowhere to go. Yeah, it's limited space.
My wife does not like to cuddle in bed when it's time to go to sleep. She
Yeah.
turns over and goes the other way.
That's how I am.
Yeah. So
Like I'm there to sleep.
The way my bed's set up, it has the headboard and it has like the 2 leather cushion things on it, and that there's a split in the middle, whatever. So if my wife has anything over on that side, I go encroachment. I'll push her out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the way to do it is sleep upstairs during the week. It works out perfect. I sleep comfortably. I woke up this morning Just didn't want to get out of bed because I was loving it. I was feeling so comfortable.
Well, and
I
I
watch
mean,
as many episodes of Seinfeld as I want to before I go to bed.
Well, in Geo, like your son is leaving, so you can take his room, right?
You don't think I've brought that up? Like I'm going to move in there.
Yeah.
I can fit a king bed in there.
Hey, Carmen, you want to hit the sounder there?
I do.
Here we go, Bone Fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
summer. This hour's keyword is summer. Head to the 1025 The Bone app now and enter summer before 15 minutes past the top of the hour, and that $1,000 Bone Bonus could be yours.
There you go. Go get it. I'd like to see somebody win $1,000 today.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
We had a winner yesterday.
Yeah, we've had a few different winners. Yeah. Good. Going well.
Good.
Buy a king bed with your $1,000.
Oh, man.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
And it's not that hard.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
Sometimes I like to give them a try. Let's see how it works out.
Not worth it.
All right. Is that it, Calvin?
That is it for news.
Okay. We must take a break. And we have a brand new open letter from Galvin when we come back. Our phone numbers, if you'd like to get through, 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025. I want to remind everybody my number one best friend, Bobby Kelly, is going to be at McCurdy's Comedy Theater in Sarasota. That is happening on Friday and Saturday of this week. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. I will be out there with them for the late show on Friday and both the shows on Saturday. So if you're thinking about going, get your tickets now before the weekend because they will sell out. It's McCurdy's, Bobby Kelly this weekend. We'll take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone.
I have a date down in Sarasota on Saturday, so I'm going to probably stop by after my date.
With Elliot?
No, dude.
Wait, if you have a date on Saturday, you got a day date?
Yeah.
Oh.
Day date.
Oh, you guys want to go for coffee? Or
Coffee and patience. Yeah, because if the day date goes well, then it leads into a night date.
No, it doesn't.
Oh. Definitely
Then she
does.
comes to the place with you.
No, she won't be going to the blind goat with me. No, it'll end
Okay.
before that. Yeah,
You don't mix business and pleasure.
yeah, not anymore.
Business and pastries. You don't mix.
Oh.
Dude, pastries are so good.
Okay, so where do you? This is a hinge date.
Yep,
So you haven't met yet.
correct.
Do you want me to
With
scout her out
FaceTime.
first?
This is a new
No.
new one?
Yes, a new one.
All right,
You have a
send a
picture?
picture to the group.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Nah, I'll
We're
say.
like your family.
Yeah, but my family's nice.
Are they?
Yeah, they're
You
nicer
say
than
don't
you.
Get along with them.
She's
No,
that
I never
bad.
said that.
She's that bad. You want
Yes,
to send her
Gio,
to the
that's
group?
right. She's that bad. She
Can't be worse than Elliot Page.
Yeah.
Come on.
Nah, I'm not.
Hey guys, I just left the bookstore.
Yep, sure. Whatever you guys want to think is fine with me.
Can I just look at it?
We'll just
No.
send the picture and then we won't have to think about it.
Yeah, why wouldn't
Yeah.
you send
we
the
would
picture?
just see it.
This will not work on me. I'm the one to send the picture.
No, I'm
Watch
just
it.
asking.
Watch it. I don't want to see it. Don't send
Oh.
it.
All right, I'll send it to you.
I got him. I did it.
Come on.
I'd love if
come
any
on.
girl actually went on a date with Spanish would call the show 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025. I don't know if it's embarrassment or what it is, but like I'm surprised no girl has ever been like, yeah, we met Nibor one time and you took me home back to when you lived with Pete and we made sweet love for all of 7 seconds.
And you guys both sweated on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe no girls ever call in and be like, I remember you. You're the sloppiest sex I ever had. You know, just something like that.
Yeah.
Or you know, you made me feel like a woman.
Yeah.
I don't think you had sex.
I did. I did. Trust me. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
It's just not working. It's just not working today.
All right.
It's not
I
going to
refuse
happen.
to give up. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Should.
Did you do the bone bonus?
We
Yeah,
did it,
we did
stupid.
it.
Pay attention.
Listen at 8 o'clock, dum-dum.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to check in with Galvin. He has today's brand new open letter.
And now, an open letter from Galvin.
This is an open letter to getting older. Dear getting older, seriously? So yesterday I read a list of things adults do that we thought were boring as kids, but love now that we're adults. It made me think of the saying, we didn't know how good we had it. You know how I know that's true? Because every one of us used to argue and cry when our parents tried to make us take a nap. I take a nap almost daily now that I'm adult. Now, instead of arguing and crying about taking a nap, if I had to, I would sucker punch an old lady to make that nap happen. And then if I want to, I can wake up from my nap and eat a whole bowl of ice cream. But getting older isn't all ice cream and sucker punching old ladies. It has its downsides too. Like Gio loves to point out, at a certain age, you've lived longer than you're going to live. That's true for a lot of people. Also, if you're over 40, this is probably the best shape you're going to be in your life. I mean, there are a few people that'll do something, but the majority will look back on their body now and say, oh man, I wish I was only that out of shape again. We didn't know how good we had it. Getting fatter, going bald, breaking hips, shuffling your feet when you walk, forgetting everything, eyes that don't work, and of course, at a certain age, if you sneeze, cough, and fart, you're going to hurt your back so bad that you could literally cry. Getting older is sometimes not that fun. I've been watching the Bon Jovi documentary. While it is great, but you know what's not great? John Bon Jovi with gray hair, or as I like to call it, Jamie Lee Curtis. What in the name of Activia are you guys trying to do to me? You can't show me sexy 80s Bon Jovi and then have Grandma Moses sit down for the interview. Because if JBJ got that much older and I remember young Bon Jovi, that means ipso facto, I'm no spring chicken either. Whoa, we're more than halfway there. I'm Galvin from the Mike Calta Show, and this has been an open letter to getting older.
Yeah, part of that made me really excited to relive the days of my youth watching it, and then part of it made me feel very old because not only is the band still going on, but they've had like band members who've died.
Yeah.
Like we're at the point where it's acceptable for a band member to die.
But also you started out and you see the young Bon Jovi and you're like, I remember that, man. I was right there. Oh my God, who is this old lady?
Yeah.
Did you guys see the picture of Michael Myers the other day? How it's the first time he'd been out in public?
Yeah.
And he looked way older.
Yeah, it's been
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers.
Michael Myers is the serial killer.
Yeah, Mike Myers.
Mike Myers is the guy from Saturday Night Live.
Total full gray hair and stuff. It was
Gray beard.
Yeah, it was weird.
Really? No, I wouldn't recognize old Sleepy Austin Powers.
Yeah, because he takes breaks where he's, not out in the public. They said I think that was the first time in a year that he had been out in public.
Old Cat in the Hat at it again.
Wow.
That's where you go, Cat in the Hat?
Yeah, everybody owes Austin Powers. I like to remind people he was Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
I go Wayne.
Wayne's World, yeah.
He was
Coffee
great.
Talk.
He was great at Steve Rubell in 54.
Oh, yeah?
I thought he was going to win an Academy Award for that.
You ever seen So I Married an Axe Murderer?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
that's a great movie.
It's a very good movie.
He's also
that
good
movie.
in Inglourious Bastards. He goes overlooked.
Made him the most money, Shrek. Shrek
my
made
God,
him the most
dude.
money, for sure.
You're not
For
kidding.
sure.
Forgot about that.
But then he just tried to do everything as a character, and you're like, all right, this is weird. Stop it.
Yeah.
He like overacts now.
Yeah.
I think
He's always overacted. But like, it's funny if you have a movie and you do a character and you're doing the Scottish guy and doing this, whatever. But now he's like trying to do TV shows where he's in character the entire time. Well, he was, before, and it's like, we don't.
He
want
was good in Bohemian Rhapsody when he played the record executive.
Small
What was
parts.
he?
Small. He was the record executive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They're like, this will never work, and then it's going
Yeah.
like
that was
number one.
such a great movie.
Yeah,
It
it was
was.
good.
Well, Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, I would like to try to get Spanish to reconsider dating Catholic women. Because first off, Catholic women, they are whores. They bang on the first night, and they immediately go to church to get forgiveness for their sins. So, if you want a good bang on the first date, go with the Catholic woman.
He's not looking for sex right now, sir. He's looking for a relationship.
You have not been listening very intently, but that's okay. I'm not looking to
I'm
bang
trying
on
to
the
bring
first
him
date.
back to the old Spanish. Come on.
I
bring him
got
back to the
you.
old
I got
Spanish.
you.
And
Bring it back.
they're used to being on their knees.
Oh,
Amen. Amen.
They're praying.
Genuflecting.
Terrible.
That face is just killer when you say that stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah, I showed Gio a photo of the girl. Yeah.
Oh,
Why can't the rest of us
just did
see
the
it?
eyes.
There
Gio
it is.
just did the
You
eyes.
could do the eyes.
Does she know you're Spanish?
I have no idea. I
didn't come
told
up
her.
yet?
Yeah, I told her what I do for work, but I don't know.
What
if
do
she
you say?
knows.
What do you say you do for work?
I work on a morning radio show. The Mike Calta Show.
Oh, do you say the Mike Calta Show?
Oh, man.
Oh, they know. They know if they listen to the show who it is.
And then
Probably,
she hits the Google box.
Yeah.
She's like, ew, I hope it's not this one.
By the way, can I point out the lady that called and said do the phone bonus, and we just immediately attacked. Listen at the right time, idiot.
Don't call and yell at us. It's our show.
Not very nice.
I believe we're very nice.
Nah.
Don't. If she would have called up and said, "Excuse me, I missed the bonus word," we would have been like, "Oh, it was whatever."
Doubtful.
Don't listen. You don't have a time machine. You don't know.
I mean,
she presented it wrong. She made it like we didn't do it. We
Wish
clearly
you guys would do the bonus.
She was
Shut up.
very confrontational.
Right, yeah. All right. Sounds like somebody you probably are going on a date.
You're
with.
saying we don't
definitely.
have the practice today.
I'm saying we should practice today. You're saying you don't want to practice. I'm saying I'm okay.
Yeah, don't you practice at Family Island, though?
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be crowded over there.
Man.
Ton of people.
Hot. It'll be hot in the garage.
No air conditioning.
Is Juicy
out
Fruit
there.
going to be there?
There's a child there.
there are no children there.
Josh will
during
have
the
to
day.
watch.
16 as a child.
Josh
There
will
are
have
no
to watch
children.
his tongue when he sings certain
Yeah.
lyrics.
No.
4 dogs.
What if she's
Three
like,
dogs.
"Hey, you guys, mind if I just watch?" And she comes in a tank top and short shorts and sits there swinging her legs, lollipop.
I don't think.
Now, what other dogs did you get?
What do you mean?
Like, what kind of dogs are they? Because you originally had like a small little Chihuahua.
Yep.
That's
No, well,
Jenkins.
Jenkins, yeah.
Right. So what are the
Mr.
new?
Jenkins.
Yeah.
What are the new dogs?
The new dog, Stella, is
Yeah.
a German Shepherd.
Oh,
and
really?
She's
Gorgeous.
big.
Oh,
You'll
Galvin's
love her.
practice
How old?
today.
Big cuddler.
How old?
Love her. I don't know. How do you know?
I
by
think
any chance?
I think it's 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
then-
you say her and Jenkins get along.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And then the other dog, I don't know what the other dog is. Looks
There's
like a black
2 more
lab.
dogs?
Yeah. There's 3 dogs total. It's awesome.
No, it's not.
It is awesome.
0
So
to 1
Sugar
to
Pants
3.
has 2 dogs that she's bringing with her,
Yeah.
or is it the mom?
Yeah. The mom's dog is
Sophie.
Sophie,
Yeah.
and then Sugar Pants is Stella.
Wait,
which is
for
a German
real
Shepherd.
about this? For real, the mom lives there too?
No, she's just staying
Yeah.
there right now.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So one dog's leaving.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not
What
looking forward
dog?
to that.
Sophie.
Sophie.
The lab.
Okay.
Oh, that dog.
Joe must be in love.
I am in love.
We're all in love.
Yeah.
You're not a part of this, man.
I'm a
Yeah,
part of it.
he is.
You can force me out all you want, but I am really enjoying it.
They want you out.
They don't want me
No,
out.
they don't.
do.
No.
No.
That's weird. If you ever do want him out, you just say it to me and you go, "Michael,
It's
don't
time."
say anything.
Yeah.
But I need to get Anthony out." And I'll be like, "Hey, Joe wants you to go out. He doesn't want to say anything."
Okay. Yeah. I would accept that.
If Sugar Pants would drop Joe off every day, Spanish would be out.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
true.
Interesting. Interesting.
That's not true.
You're his ride.
Yeah, I mean, you can suggest anything you want, but that doesn't make it real.
No, that's,
But I also think Spanish is a little bit of a buffer because Joe doesn't have a great past history with
Of what?
relationships.
What do you
And
mean?
relationships. How many
Right.
divorces did you got?
2.
Okay.
2. That's
So
it.
That's all.
he needs a buffer. I think
I don't need a
Spanish is a.
buffer.
I think Spanish is a buffer.
Yeah.
who brought up the idea of moving in together?
You mean between me and
No, I mean between the lady that called and said about the bone bonus and the dog. Yes, you and the what? Who's moving in together?
we're already moved
Christ.
You know the yelling doesn't
in?
But I mean, really,
No
like,
use.
I mean,
Very simple question.
we're on subject. Stay on subject.
Okay. So the question is, who brought that up? I don't think either one of us brought it up. We just always kind of assumed that it would happen anyway.
She basically lived there before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Somebody
I
had
thought
to
was
say, though,
great.
let's go ahead and move in.
Right. Like there was a conversation
Yeah.
that happened.
Right, but I don't remember who brought it up. I think it was just kind of like one of those natural progression type
Was it a
things.
drunk
But
decision?
why did it
No.
naturally progress with Zoe?
Because we didn't have those kind of conversations.
Zoe was mean.
Yeah,
she was
Interesting.
He slammed things on the counter.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Morning, Mike. How are you?
Good, sir. What's happening?
Good. I'm actually looking forward to this battle between you and the Rays because I mean I've listened to everything you've said about them and their organization, how they lead. They're not like the Tampa Bay Lightning ownership and how they do because they do really right by the community. And the Rays unfortunately don't. You know what I mean? And that was a complete gut punch doing that. And it's really crazy because you made a lot of good points. Why would they do that intentionally when you obviously have the morning show, number 1 rated show. You have so many listeners, not saying the others don't, but I mean, probably combined all of them compared to your guys' listeners,
it's obviously more than double, if not triple. And I'm just really surprised that they did that.
I am surprised too. It seemed like it was a dumb move. My thing is not. I have talked about the Rays organization not embracing the community and embracing the fans, but the truth is that my number one criticism has been the fans. They're trying to make a new stadium, and I go, I don't think you should give a new stadium to these fans because they don't go to the games. They only go to the games when it's time to show off. Women only go to the game, not all women, but when it's time to wear your tight pants and your Rays glittered shirt, they have fair weather fans, and I don't think they deserve a new stadium. That's what I've been saying. But listen, whatever it is, what it is, they chose to leave me out, and I know how they feel now.
One thing I want to ask Joe is he in love with her or in love with the contribution she's going to be making towards the bill?
That's a good question, sir. Thank you.
It has nothing to do with it. But
I disagree with that.
Okay.
I'm not saying you don't love her.
Yeah, no.
But I think you also love the discounted rent.
Well, I mean, it's definitely helpful.
Yeah.
It's not like this job's paying my bills.
It's true.
So yeah, it's definitely helpful.
What do you say you do here?
Not much, Michael.
Got to talk to the Bobs.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm glad you guys are all together and you're all happy with it now. We'll see how they talk to me in 30 days.
Okay. I think it's going to be great.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think Spanish is going to reach a point.
Yeah. But why?
Oh, you've no privacy anymore.
I didn't have any privacy before.
Nah, you did a little bit. Joe is either not there in his room, and you got people now and kids and dogs, and it's gonna be
Boys' Day is gone.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't doing Boys' Day for a long time.
We stopped doing Boys' Day a long time ago.
Well, I guess Chauncey got married.
Yeah.
He ruined Boys' Day.
He ruined it.
The button ruined the whole thing.
He did get married, right?
I think so.
Think so.
Oh, yeah, because he wanted...
he wanted me to officiate the wedding.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You turned him down.
He did.
Well, we had gigs that weekend.
Nothing
Priorities.
is free, Gio.
Priorities.
Yeah. I mean, got to make money.
All right, let's take a break. If you do want to get through, 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025. Still a lot of show left. Yeah, we will give stuff away before the show is over. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. If you could think of some place that you want to travel, like there's some place at the top of your mind that you want to travel that you're like, yeah, I'd love to do that. Like there's places I want to go. Like I want to go to Vietnam, but I don't want to go with my family.
Yeah, I have.
Awesome.
I want to go to Portugal because in my mind I want to retire there, even though I have never been there yet. So I would like to check it out before I retire there.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
You can go visit Bert. He'll be in the south of France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go to Thailand.
And that's the other thing is if you go to Portugal, you can take like a train ride right to Spain and to different places right over there. It's not too far.
I really want to go to Thailand.
Me too.
We had a guy call the show. Do you remember when he was telling us about the little sex strip in Thailand where all the hookers were? But it wasn't so much sexual. It was just funny, like with the different things that they could do with the hot dogs on a string and all this stuff. Like it was not really sexual. It was just funny stuff that they did. I'd love to do that, but good luck trying to explain to my wife why I'm going to Thailand with all my friends. I want to go to. I want to go, like, if it was to see a fight in Abu Dhabi, I would want to go check that out.
I'd want to go to see a Thai boxing match in Thailand. I think that would be great. Awesome.
Bet on it.
Get yelled at. You don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
What's stopping you from going?
The plane ride over there, the 24 hours it would take to get over there.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Because that, much like hotel rooms, I need to be really comfortable on a plane.
Is there a breakup? Is there, you go somewhere, stay a couple days, go somewhere, stay, you know what I mean?
You could
do that. Obviously, that's going to take a lot of time and it's expensive and everything else. But being on a plane for that long is insane.
I thought about what the route that I wanted to go would be from here to Croatia and then from Croatia to Croatia's gorgeous and the people there are absolutely beautiful.
Croatian sensation. Tony Kukoc used to play for the Bulls.
Hot over there.
I'm surprised Carmen never rescheduled her Barcelona trip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I wanted to, but honestly, I bought my house. And that's where all my extra expenses have been going.
Plus, Chad would never let you go by yourself.
Yeah, no, and Chad doesn't really have any desire to travel.
Really?
Yeah, which is kind of crazy because I want to travel the world.
Well, he travels for work, though, too, right?
He travels around the country.
Yeah, he travels here, but he has he didn't have a passport before he met me. And I forced him to get one.
In case you guys are going to run.
Well, no, because I told him, I was like, that is part of my life plan is to travel. I want to travel. And he was like, all right, well, I guess I'll get a passport so I can go with you.
Carmen's Hinge profile says, do not contact me if you don't have a passport.
Yeah, it would be.
Well, I want to go to Abu Dhabi.
Let's go.
I'll go with you.
Dubai seems cool.
Dubai.
Yeah. I don't think I can afford Dubai.
Yeah.
But Dubai is like super affordable. Everyone there is just rich.
Yeah, you want to do it the right way, though.
Yeah.
They say Floyd Mayweather is being held captive in Dubai right now. Have you heard about this?
No.
What?
Nobody's heard from him, and this YouTuber is insisting that Floyd Mayweather is being held captive in Dubai right now.
What did he do?
I don't know. No, not by the government, by like some people over there.
Oh man.
Well, maybe the government. I don't know, but I don't mean not like because he did something wrong.
Like for ransom?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah. All right.
Saudi Arabia is where they're having all the different fights. That's where they have like all the big fights now. Is Saudi Arabia.
So he's got to travel over there, whether it be for for business as far as him fighting or as him just being an ambassador to the fight game. But they say he's trapped over there, and nobody can confirm or deny it, but nobody's heard from him. So that could be really weird.
That would be terrible.
I would be fine without him, I think.
Oh man.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
This is Gary. Hey, I'm kind of going off topic on you about your motorcycle issue you keep thinking about. I had a good idea for you.
All right.
You could rent a trike, pick up Bobby Kelly, make him ride bitched, and then he has another show to give after that because you know how crazy that's going to be.
Yeah, thank you. Rod bitch.
Yep.
It was a Cummins engine is what you were saying.
A Cummins 12 valve. Yeah.
By the way, so it's Javante Davis that's saying, trying to convince people that Floyd Mayweather is being held in Dubai.
No, I heard it was somebody else. So maybe that's two people now.
Yeah, so he's saying it. He says, how true is this? Blah, blah, blah. Just got off the phone with my guy in Dubai. He told me that Floyd is definitely being held by the government court system and that he owes a substantial amount of money in Dubai.
Oh, man. They don't play over there.
No.
It would be
They
great
take
if
it
he comes back here and he's
seriously.
got one arm.
Dude.
They cut his other arm off.
Yeah. Good luck with your
Floyd's
boxing.
desperately trying to work things out to no avail so far.
Yeah.
But he's got all the money in the world.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe not anymore.
Or he did, if they caught him doing something. You know what I mean?
To buy his way out.
Yeah, if he's trying to buy his way out, because I know that they, if you hit on women over there that are married, they don't take kindly to that.
Oh, I don't like it here either.
Yeah. Speaking of boxing, Canelo Alvarez fighting this weekend.
This weekend,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Against
good time for
Munguia,
fight games.
who Munguia is undefeated and younger and a knockout artist.
See you later.
Yeah, it'll be
Bye-bye,
interesting.
Canelo.
Listen, Canelo's great, but Canelo's getting a little bit older. He's 33 now.
You could see him slowing down from his fights recently to when he was younger. You could definitely see him slowing down.
If I'm putting money on it, I say it goes to decision and Canelo loses.
I think this is gonna be a knockout.
Yeah, so
Really?
do I.
Could be.
I don't know. Canelo's a real great escape artist.
Yeah,
And
Real
he's
good
but
escape
one
artist.
shot.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, what's up there, Mike Calta? You made Mr. Was a medicine man?
Yep.
And I was at the Social Distortion Bad Religion concert last Sunday.
How was that?
That was great.
I am forced to get pictures of you when you show up to concerts now. People have to send me pictures.
There's a lot of them on there, pictures of any concerts.
I know.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for reassuring that.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Calta Show. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's Shane from Shane and Daff. How's it going?
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Shane.
Not much, buddy.
Shane got engaged on our last cruise.
Yes.
How's that going? You guys still engaged?
Yeah, so far, yeah.
All right. Good. What's happening?
I just called to let you know I won the $1,000 bone giveaway.
Oh, no way!
Nice.
That's awesome. Today or when?
Summer. Yeah, this morning, 8 o'clock.
Good for you. Well,
Very
that
nice.
lady should have paid attention.
So,
Good.
we did do it.
Yeah, we did do it. Yeah. All right, congratulations, Shane.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
I'll see you guys at the whiskey so we can celebrate.
Yeah, I was going to say I'll bring it to the next Pitbull Toddler show and we'll hit the whiskey.
Sounds good, brother. Good job. Thank you.
That's awesome.
All right, man.
See you, pal.
Thanks.
Yeah, good. They're good people, man. The next Pitbull Toddler show, well, we're playing Friday night, but we're playing a charity gig. I mean, I almost threw up on that one.
Jesus. Whoa. Please don't.
A lot of
do
stuff
that.
happening over
Greek salad last night, and it's just I'm getting hit with onions and all sorts of regurg.
Now with the Greek salad, did you do the real Greek salad?
No, I can't. I can no potato salad.
That's the treat. That's the treat, man. That's the treat. You're
so
like,
good.
stupid salad. Then you're like, what is that? What's that?
You're just like
Potato
digging, and then it's just
salad.
hidden underneath. It's the best.
And we asked them to leave it off, and they did not. So I had to push it all aside and eat around it. It was not fun.
Do you have feta cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I could eat
Gotta
feta
have the
cheese.
feta.
All right.
Yeah, it was not fun. Galvin.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying. I lost my train of thought, but I do have something else to tell you.
Because you almost puked. You were saying that Pitbull Toddler, we're doing a charity
Thank you.
event, and then on May 17th, we're going to be down at Joyland.
That's gonna be fun.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
I might go to Joyland with Bobby on Friday just to scout it out.
Oh, it's a great
yeah.
place.
Scout it out.
I'm very
Check it out,
excited.
See what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something that I have not fully said outside of under oath.
Okay.
I had plans to make pickles, and it fell apart. I admitted it under oath. It fell apart, and I did not get to make the pickles. And I had to lie and try to pull a fast one on you guys and give you gherkins inside of some juice from somewhere else.
Nobody believed you. You never made pickles.
I know, but I finally admitted it under oath. But my wife bought, I guess it's not chill dill, but it's one of those kind of like chill dills where you can buy them in Publix and they have it in that weird container that's hard to open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
So she brought it home and I immediately ate all the pickles. But that pickle juice that they had there was fantastic. So I reused the pickle juice.
I was going to say, did you use it as a brine?
I did.
Yeah.
I cut up some cucumbers, threw it back in there, sealed it, stuck it in her refrigerator.
I thought maybe you were
yeah.
going to use it on a piece of meat or something.
Yeah.
Well, I thought about that too, but I was reading, can you reuse the pickle juice? And everybody was like, yeah, you just got to let it sit for at least 48 hours, blah, blah, blah. So I got a 3 to 5 day commitment right now.
I will tell you that I have tried this before, and not with that same pickle brine. I've used other pickle brine and tried to do it and stuff, and just basically cucumbers with a little bit of pickle juice on it.
Here's the
But
thing.
this may be different.
Right. Here's the thing. When you get a Vlasic jar of pickles and you open it up, that juice is just juice. This company here, I mean, there's stuff floating in there. They got peppers, they got vegetables, they got plenty of garlic.
Nice.
It's all in there. So I think that if I let it sit for 3 to 5 days, this one will work.
Yeah.
Do you know when National Pickle Day is?
I'm unaware.
I am aware because it's my birthday. Oh, yeah. So this guy knows about pickles.
Happy birthday.
I was born on National Pickle Day.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hello, how you doing? It's Julio. How's everything going, bro?
What's up, Julio?
Hey, I'm going to give you a little advice on traveling. I used to travel a lot, and when I went to Australia, my flight was actually cheaper when I took layovers. So my layover was from New York, California, from California to Tahiti, and then into Australia.
Did you get to spend any time?
And it was cheaper.
Did you get to spend any time in Tahiti?
Yeah, I spent one night in Tahiti. Yeah. I spent one night in California. And then I went into Australia.
If you have the time for that, to be able to spend a day in each place, I think that's even better. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, and
the flight was cheaper.
Yeah, and also you didn't go insane on a 20-hour flight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that whole 20-something hour flight. And then when I went to Abu Dhabi, I was in Abu Dhabi as well. I didn't know if I would ever return, get to ever see Dubai. So while I was in Abu Dhabi, I took a cab to Dubai, which is about $40, and spent the day in Dubai.
Now, what do you do for a living that you're doing all this world traveling?
I was an entertainer. I used to break dance.
Shut up!
All right, that's awesome.
What years were you doing most of the traveling?
Around 2000, between 98 to 2002.
Did you have a crew?
Yeah, it's a still small crew, 3-man crew, me and 2 other people.
Did you wear the beads, the breakdancing beads, or was that after that?
No, that was in the mid 80s and 90s. That was.
See, this guy knows. Yeah. I had my beads.
That's right.
My crew had the beads, black, silver, and white, and blue.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for the heads up. Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, like I said, if you want to break a flight up, it's cheaper, and you can visit other countries while you're doing that.
Yeah, I'd like to. I wish I had more time. I wish I had more breakdancing skills.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate the call.
Julio is probably like, we're going to break this flight up. Did somebody say break? Dun, 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 Julio. One night in Dubai. Boom.
Mike Calta Show. Hello.
Hey, it's me, Medicine Man.
No. Go away. One call
per week. Yeah, really.
That's all you get.
Can we please take more though? Because when we don't take his call here, he blows my phone.
Yeah,
up.
well,
I don't mind that. Yeah,
That's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Your phone number.
Block his number.
You know why I'm not gonna? Because he's the one who let me know that Avo was in the hospital dying, and I'm sad I missed that call.
Oh, hey, yeah, I just want to let you know Avo was dying.
That's very close to the message he left, actually.
Remember we had fake Avo on the phone back from the dead?
Man.
And Medicine Man fell for it.
Yeah.
He really did.
He's like, I'm so glad you're alive.
He didn't know what was going on. Holy smokes. All right, listen to me. Before we go to break, I want to tell you about my friends at Zero Res. You know, Zero Res has been cleaning this house, getting it insanely clean for 10 plus years now. And I'm talking about carpet, tile, upholstery. They do it all. They come on in with their patented ZR water, which is a water that is basically electrolyzed water with no heavy chemicals in it, no harmful chemicals, nothing that'll hurt your pets or your kids. Imagine you had a baby and you know the baby likes to play on the floor, and you hire some company. They come in and they're using all these chemicals. You have no idea what it is. You don't know if it's safe. I can guarantee you it's safe with my friends at Zero Res because they used no harsh chemicals whatsoever, and they get stuff insanely clean. They've been cleaning the carpets and upholstery in this house. My arm of my chair where the dog licks is completely white. It used to be white, then it went like a light shade of beige, and then they got it back to white again. There's spots on the tile where my wife leaves the garbage to be thrown outside, then stuff leaks out inside it, and it makes it look terrible. They came in, they shined the whole thing up. They can do it all for you. And right now, if you book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com, that's ZeroRez TampaBay.com, you mention me, Mike Calta, you get 3 rooms of carpet clean for $129. That's a great deal, and you're probably going to end up doing more, but you'll get 3 rooms of carpet clean for $129, and all you need to do is go to their website and book it online. It couldn't be easier. ZeroResTampaBay.com. They're great. They let you know when they're coming. They come in and they're safe. They put those little plastic things up on the corner so they don't ruin your walls with their hose. They do a great job, and they get in, they get out, and they get things clean. Mention me, Mike Calta, 3 rooms of carpet clean, $129 at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
So when we come back, I want to ask you guys something. So I want you to kind of get in the mindset. You would say pop culture in this room, like we know pretty much all the different stuff. Entertainment, TV, comedy stuff.
Pickles.
We know all that. Start thinking about that because I have a question for you guys, and I don't think you're going to get any of it right. Yeah. How you like that?
A bold statement.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, we'll find out next. It's a Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Got a harebrained idea. Last time Pete and I... Pete?
Yes?
You're live on the air.
Hello.
So Pete and I go to Chicago, and we go see 2 Pearl Jam shows.
Mm-hmm.
The first night, we have floor seats in the pit. It's awesome. Second night, our seats are in the stands. I can't do that. I was just on the floor. I was just 5 people away from
the
stage.
Go back.
Can't go back. So I go to the hotel. I leave. I come back. Pete's like, I got us.
Fired up the box.
Pete fired up the box. He's like, I got us new tickets for tonight. And I go, great, where are they? He goes, right up front. And I go, how? He goes, we're sitting in the handicap section. I go, what? And he goes, on either side of the stage, there's 2 ADA sections, and we're in that section. And I go, how are we going to do that? And he goes, if I have to sit in a wheelchair, I'll sit in a wheelchair. He goes, well, I have to walk with a cane and a limp. And I go, oh, my God. So the 2 of us went there. And inside the handicap section is the guy from Murderball.
A lot of non-handicapped people were in the handicap section, right?
That is not true. The guy from Murderball is there in a wheelchair. The guy from there's an interpreter there that is doing sign language for deaf people. Mm-hmm. I don't know what they're getting out of the show. Mm-hmm. And there are people in wheelchairs with breathing machines and the whole deal. This is also where they brought Steve Gleason on stage, who's in a wheelchair and has one of those talking boxes and all that stuff. And there's me and Pete, 2 healthy fat guys inside the ADA section in the very front row, so close to the stage that Eddie Vedder poured us wine at the concert, and it gave us a cup and then poured us wine and drank wine with us. Pete, I'm calling you to tell you that I checked this morning, and there are ADA sections available for the Wrigley Field show.
I'm on it.
Yeah, get on it. I'll call you later.
I'm on it. Bye.
When I came back from the hotel, I went shopping, and I come back in the hotel, and they're all gathered like in my room, just sitting around on the computers and doing stuff. And it was at the time my brother was there, Fireman Frank was there from New York, and my buddy Sean was there, and I was just sitting around. And Pete's like, "I got us taken care of." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "We're going tonight, front row." I go, "How did you do that?" And he goes, "We're sitting in the handicap section." I looked at him. I go, "Wow." He goes, "I'll walk with a limp. I don't care. I'll do what I have to do." I go, "What am I, your handler?" And he goes, "You have to be." I don't know. And in his defense, it says on the thing, no wheelchair required, and it doesn't say that you necessarily need to be handicapped.
Right.
And anyway, and then there were some people in there that were mad because I heard some woman go, "Well, I don't know why they're in there if they're not handicapped anyway." But we were like real polite, and we were real aware of our surroundings. Like, we didn't make sure we weren't in front of anybody. If there was somebody in a wheelchair trying to get up, we moved and helped them get up there. You know what I mean? The guy from Murder Ball wanted to drink wine with Eddie Vedder too, so we got him a cup, and we all did. Yeah, it was great.
I gotta tell you, if I'm in the crowd and you guys are in the handicap section, you and Pete, I go, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, no, right? Like we were also acting like it a little bit. We were just like
hunched over a little bit.
Look how slow he walks. Something's going on.
Mouth breather.
Thank you, Gio.
I know. I saw that guy. He fell on video.
I recognize him.
The last time he tried to walk.
Yeah.
If Eddie Vedder came out and he's like, "We got a celebrity in the house tonight." Hold on. So far, 1.7 million people have seen it on the internet.
The point where he actually became handicapped is captured on video.
And he's right here in the right section right now. When they do Yellow Ledbetter, you know the song when you can't understand the words. I was trying to look at the
sign language
interpreter, the sign language lady, to try and see because she had to read off a monitor. I'm like, well, she's got lyrics. Yeah. She's got lyrics. Box or a bag. Oh my God. I was trying to see all the words. Well, anyway. All right, Galvin, what were you going to ask us?
So we're pretty good with pop culture and entertainment and TV, especially comedy stuff, whatever. I would like for you guys to think, and this is for the current cast of Saturday Night Live.
Man.
Barring Michael Che and Colin Jost, because we know them from Weekend Update, barring them, I can tell you there are 17 cast members. That's a lot of cast members that are on there. Yeah, back in the day, it used to be like 8. You know what I mean? But name, how many cast members do you think you can name?
3.
Current cast members. 3!
Yeah.
3, I think 3 is ballsy. I think 3 is...
I can only name one.
Okay. Start naming.
Keenan.
Oh, I forgot about Keenan.
Keenan, who has been on there, I should have barred him too. But
sorry.
No, that's all right. He's been on there for 48 years.
Mikey Day.
Mikey Day, just because he was just recently in the Beavis and Butthead sketch.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
Chloe Fineman.
Yes.
And Bowen Yang.
Yes.
And let me see if I think about it if I can name any more. Then you had Keenan, and you have Che and Joe, so that's 6.
No. I said barring Joe.
No, but you said there were 17.
I know. Okay.
And I'm just saying there's 6, so that means there's 9 left.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any of the girls' names.
That one who always plays someone who's ugly, the blonde.
I need a name.
Yeah. Didn't they have? There was a bunch of new ones this season.
There's a lot of newer.
Name with the curly hair. Oh man,
yeah, I couldn't name any.
Oh, if you gave me this guy's like kind of first name, I would tell you.
I have heard Bowen Yang.
Bowen Yang is the Asian guy.
Bowen, yeah, that's one that I probably would have gotten. Mikey Day, I would have been able to get, but in Keenan, because he's been on there forever.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you, the rest of these, I don't think you're ever going to get.
If you give me the first name, I'll give you the last name.
Andrew.
Yang.
Nope.
Andrew.
That's good.
No.
Meyer. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not going
to
Andrew
Thompson.
Because I have one guy in mind that I can't remember.
But do you remember,
Dan Aykroyd.
Here's a few things. One, I think it's too many cast members now. And 2, it just seems like right now it's not as popular. Saturday Night Live's not as popular as it has been in the past. It ebbs and flows, Yeah. But back in the day, whenever there was 8 cast members, you could name everybody.
Yeah.
Sandler, Spade, Rock, Farley.
Yeah.
You name all those guys.
So you have the Belushi, Aykroyd, Bill Murray years. Then you had the crazy times where they changed over. but you have like I can name over the years. I can name a lot of the people that were there, like Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Brad Hall and Rich Hall rather, and Brad her Julia Louis-Dreyfus' husband. What's his name? Brad something.
Gray.
Who?
Brad Gray?
No.
What is it? I know who you're talking about. The tall Brad. Maybe it is Brad Hall. I think
no,
it's Brad Hall.
It's Rich Hall. Rich Hall was the guy I was on with him, but then you have the years that it was Robert Downey Jr. and
that's
Anthony
right.
Michael Hall.
Yeah.
It is Brad Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is
Brad
it
Hall.
really? There
Yeah,
was
it's
two
Rich Hall
Halls on
and
the
Brad Hall.
show?
Yeah. Not related, but yes.
Interesting.
The last cast that I can remember when it was like Kate McKinnon, Sherry O'Terry,
Will Ferrell.
Crystal
Kate
Will Ferrell.
McKinnon was the lady I was talking about.
Oh,
Yeah,
She's
she's not
always-
on there anymore.
Oh,
Kristen
she's not.
Wiig.
Yeah, Kristen Wiig's not on there, and I don't think McKinnon and Sherry O'Terry were on the same
that's,
time.
No,
I'm saying that's
no.
around the same time that
Yeah.
I can remember knowing the cast members.
I'm sorry, I was looking that up. Did you say about Robert Downey Jr.? Was
Yeah,
on there?
Robert Downey Jr. and Anthony Michael Hall.
Anthony Michael Hall, which is so weird. Whatever. And then think also Michael McKean was on there.
Michael McKean and the
Christopher
guy
Guest,
from
Billy
Kids in the Hall
Crystal.
was on there.
Yeah.
Christopher Guest and Billy Crystal was one of the best time with Martin Short.
yeah. All
Yeah,
those
those
guys.
those are great. But the Christopher Guest, Billy Crystal, Martin Short era was really like I used to run home from whatever I was doing on a Saturday to watch that. Like
Yeah.
we didn't have VHSs, or if we did, it was hard to program, and I would make sure that I was home to watch Saturday Night Live. Like that's how good that show was.
Andrew Dismukes,
No,
Chloe Feynman,
yeah, that's the one I named.
Heidi Gardner.
Yeah, I know the name now.
Yeah, I know her because she's in a lot of stuff and she does a lot of commercials and stuff, whatever. James Austin Johnson, he's the one who does the impressions. He does Trump.
Okay.
And does a bunch of different ones. You've said this name before, and you're going to go,
I'm trying to think of that one guy.
Punky Johnson.
Oh, Punky Johnson, yeah.
The female.
That's not the one guy, but could be.
Ego,
Egon.
Nwudem. No, there's no N on there. I'm reading it. It's either Ego or Ego.
Lego.
Ego. Nwoodman.
Yeah, you know I go.
Sarah Sherman.
Nope.
Molly Carney. I know who she is
She's the
now.
fat one?
Yeah, she's the fat one, which is pretty funny. I gotta tell you, please don't destroy their shorts are the funniest thing, man. Michael Longfellow.
Yeah,
I know
Michael
who he
Longfellow,
is.
we know.
Chloe Trost,
Two Chloes.
Devin Walker,
Nope.
and Marcelo Hernandez.
Oh, the guy that I'm thinking of is not even on anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
Isn't that crazy though? Because we really used to be able to name like almost.
But
all
how
the
new
cast
is
members.
that cast?
I thought there was a big turnover recently. I
Yeah,
thought.
that's what I'm saying. A lot of those guys are new.
They've been on. A few of them have been on for a couple seasons. I know for sure.
Yeah.
But
And I thought, who was it? I thought Che was retiring.
Yeah, Che said he was retiring, and
And then he didn't,
but
right?
because he had a show coming out. They said a Michael Che show, but I don't know if you can never tell with him if he's BSing or not.
I feel like you kind of retired a weekend update and then you kind of just go off.
Yeah, well, if you're lucky enough to just have to do weekend update, that's great.
Well, I guess Jost is probably a writer.
Yeah, isn't he the head writer?
Head writer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so even though he just does weekend update.
And Pete Davidson's off, right?
yeah.
Weird. If I was Pete Davidson, I'd have rode that. Well, I guess not. It seems to have worked out for him.
Yeah, Keenan Thompson still just
Yeah.
that's just what he is.
They can't fire the black guys. So Keenan Thompson's like, I'm gonna ride this wave out. Do you know how offended people were when I said to what's his name? The other black dude that used to be on Saturday Night Live. That was just in the studio.
Tim
with us.
Meadows.
Tim Meadows. He said, I know he's not on the show anymore, but I thought he was there in some sort of producer capacity. And he said no. And I said, well, it's either you or Keenan. And I was saying that both of you were there a long time, and people were like, you didn't know the difference between him and Keenan? That's so racist. I was like, oh, come on. They didn't even look anything alike.
Keenan looks more like Leslie Jones than Tim Meadows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was on there.
Leslie Jones was, sure.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, she was great. Calvin loved her. If you had to pick an error, like which one's your favorite? Like I got nothing from the Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, John Belushi era. That does nothing for me.
The Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell was great. Cherry O'Terry.
Chris Kattan.
Anna Gasteyer. She
Yeah.
was on there at that time. They were all great, whatever. But, we kind of came up. David Spade, Chris Farley, Adam Sandler, all those guys, Rock. They were all on there.
Oh, yeah, Chris Rock, too.
And that was when Norm was on there. Dennis Miller, doing Weekend Update.
I
Kevin
love
Nealon.
Dennis Miller doing Weekend Update.
Dennis
man.
Miller was great. And he did it for a long time, too. and it was just him. Because they started doing, two. They do two all the time. They did Tina and Jimmy, and then Tina and Amy.
Yeah.
And then Seth and Amy.
Yeah. And now Che and Joseph is going to be hard to beat because those two guys together, I mean, the stuff that they've done with each other and the things that they write about each other, the racist stuff, that's funny stuff.
Who would be the next people to take over that gig, you think?
I don't know if anybody there.
To take over as the weekend update whenever they leave?
Right.
Yeah, who knows? We don't know these people.
Yeah.
Well, because but usually they move someone, they move like the more experienced cast members to that.
Well, that's
position.
the thing too. A lot of times it's the head writer. Like Tina Fey was the head writer, Seth Meyers was the head writer, Colin Jost is the head writer. So a lot of times the head writer is the person that's doing weekend update as well.
One of them.
And so I don't know who the head writer would be when Colin leaves.
It seemed like it used to be like you're guaranteed to be a big star once you came off Saturday Night Live, and now that's not so much the case.
Well, it's like Galvin said, there's too many people now.
Yeah.
And it's not, there's no movies anymore. It's not like what it used to be before,
Spade, who, by the way, Spade going to be over Ruth Eckerd Hall on Saturday. David Spade and Dana Carvey have their podcast, and they were talking about that. And David Spade said that Lauren asked him to stay another year. He was going to leave, and he said, my management was like, let's get stuff lined up for you before you go. And then Lauren said, hey, you don't have to do, he goes, do something once a week. He goes, your choice of what you want to do. And that's when he kind of did Spade in America and did a few different things, whatever, where he just did the weekend update thing, and he said, I stayed around. I think he was there for 5 years.
He was great. He was great.
But wasn't in a ton of stuff, really. The standout stuff that you think of is the Gap Girls, and you think of him doing Hollywood Minute, which was huge.
For me, Hollywood Minute was great, but he also was the him and Christina Applegate were the kids in the first Matt Foley thing where
Chris Farley
threw himself through the table and they broke out laughing and they were trying to hide the laughing. I mean, that was great.
Phil Hartman, we actually encourage his writing. Wow, sounds like we got a Bill Shakespeare over here.
I still think the recent Beavis and Butthead thing was the funniest thing I've seen from Saturday Night Live in a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Outside of the stuff Shane Gillis did, other than that, I have not seen anything that stuck out and made me laugh.
Yeah.
All of Shane's stuff was great.
It really was.
But other than that, there's nothing really that stuck out besides that.
I thought Nate Bargatze was way funnier.
Oh, yeah.
Nate did a great job, too. Yeah.
I just didn't see a lot of it.
What's the guy's name that my wife, Tim Richardson? What's his name?
Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins.
Robinson.
She sent me a video of him yesterday, and she goes, just watch this one. And I was like, okay. And I watched it, and it was him getting frustrated trying to do something. And he made that goofy face, and then he got all frustrated. And I went, I just don't see it at all. Now, am I saying that he's not funny? No, but it just doesn't appeal to me at all.
Yeah. There are certain things that you think are funny that other people aren't going to think funny, and there's things that
100%.
You don't think funny that are definitely 100%
He cracked
funny.
me up.
He does, but what is it about? Like, I think
I'll send you a thing, and if you don't think it's funny, then you're
sure
wrong.
about that?
She says to me when I send her a picture of me. We had a 70s party for a Christmas party this year, and I went and bought a shirt. And my wife was in New York that weekend, and I sent her a picture of me in the shirt, and she wrote back, "That's a complicated shirt." And I went, "Why would?" I mean, what an insult. Why you just say that you like it, you don't like it, or hey, that's a 70s shirt. Complicated? It was like such a. And I didn't realize that was a bit from one of their things.
Yeah.
That bit I watched, and it was funny. And I watched the thing and the complicated shirts, and I get the whole thing. There's another one with Car Crooner. Do you know what that is?
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
Great.
Yeah. My wife bought my son the Car Crooner stickers for his car.
Yeah.
That's
So he's got
great.
that, So look, I got it. There's some of it's funny, and some of it to me is just so dumb.
And Tim Robinson was a writer on SNL, which it was an interesting thing because he was on there as a cast member, and then Lauren told him, he goes, I think you're better as a writer. And who was talking about it? I think it might have been Seth Meyers or somebody. He said that Tim, he goes, he was smart enough to go, okay, this is my lane, not, they don't want me to be on the cast and this, that. But he was such a good writer. in doing that, so he did it with her. But there were a few little things that he was in. If you remember, whenever Jason Sudeikis is supposed to be John Tesh and coming up with the theme for the basketball.
Oh, yeah. But my wife plays that every day. Basketball.
Tim Robinson is his brother, and they go, bum, 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 bum. John Tesh is a really good piano player, and he's playing it, and Tim Robinson's singing, he goes, bum, 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 basketball, bum, 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 basketball, ha! And they high five. It's so dumb and so funny, and they just keep doing it.
Stupid.
Oh, so stupid. So stupid, but so funny.
Did you ever see the real video of John Tesh live?
Oh yeah, where he starts out doing the dribble.
Oh my god, he's a weird character.
Yeah,
he's
but did you see how many people?
Tall.
You see how many people are in the audience?
Oh yeah, he's got it. That's the thing. People like what they like.
Yeah,
it's crazy. All right, we got some stuff to give away to you folks, don't we, Carmen?
We do.
What's that, Carmen? It hurts.
I couldn't reach the list.
Are you feeling any better?
I sneezed and farted and coughed again.
Real Carmen, are you feeling any better?
It has loosened up a little bit, but I'm like still in pain. I'm going straight from here to Dr. Bell.
Yeah. All right.
I moved up my appointment.
No word from Dizzy?
No. He never answered.
What?
Never answered my text.
Oh,
not invited.
Out.
Not invited to his birthday party and not answering.
No, I was.
She was invited.
No, we weren't.
Yeah, you weren't.
He's out.
That's right.
She was invited. Dizzy got a Rays jersey. I don't know what's going on in this world.
I mean, the show's not important to him, then out.
It's wild.
The show's not important to a lot of people, it seems.
Yeah.
It hurts my soul.
It's a trend.
When we come back from break, we'll play a game. Maybe a little Who's Tweet. We haven't done that in a while. We'll play a little Who's Tweet Is It, and we'll give you some tickets to some stuff. And we'll give you, well, look at the phone line just went nuts. It's really weird. Outside of ratings day, like I don't know if anybody's listening to the show. I'm just talking, and we're talking to each other in a room. And I obviously know that there's some people listening, but I never know how many. But when I say that, and then the phone just immediately all line up, that's crazy to me. Yeah, also, if you want to follow us on Instagram, we're at the Mike Calta Show. There's a great video on there from yesterday of Spanish and Joe trying to figure out how crutches work and trying to change the height in order to fit the short king.
Short kings.
Yeah. And Gio, of course, grabbed the camera and videoed it all.
Because were they years before?
What's that?
Were they years before? Like
they were Juliana's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were Juliana's.
They're perfect for me.
I forgot why Juliana had crutches, but she did do something. Anyway, and these guys are trying to figure it out, and it's on video, and it's set to music, and it's pretty funny at the Mike Calta Show on Instagram. All right, we'll take a break. Whose tweet is it next on 102.5 The Bone? And also with you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. We're going straight back to Mass, huh?
I am definitely I will be out there in Sarasota. I'm spending the night there. Bobby is going to be at McCurdy's this weekend. He'll be there 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. I will be at most likely at the second show on Friday. I don't know if I'm going to get there in time before it starts, but I'll be there. And then Saturday, I'll be there for the whole night for both the shows.
Hell yeah.
And I will be getting up on stage.
Oh, awesome.
Just to say hi to the people.
Wow.
And tell some jokes.
Yeah. We're back, baby.
I can't have my brother pushing me out of the game.
Yeah, dude. That's so good.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd like to come visit you on Saturday.
I am going to steal some of my brother's material.
That sounds perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He doesn't need it.
Well, he does need
it.
Do you know he's doing stand-up again in L.A.?
That's so cool.
I know. That's
good for
rough.
him.
I couldn't do that in L.A.
He's a traveling comic now.
Yeah.
He's got his own movie. I like that.
Yeah.
I was talking to him yesterday. I go, when can we, like, I know I'm going to see the movie when we're in L.A., like for a screening. But when can I tell the listeners where to listen? Like, the people are asking me, like, how can we watch this movie? And will it be on Netflix and all that stuff? The problem is no joke, this movie qualifies for an Academy Award. They have a Student Academy Award for documentaries, and she will be entering it in that. It'll also debut at either Sundance or Cannes Film Festival, so they can't show it until it debuts at the festival.
Awesome.
So yeah, so it may be a year before it comes out, but also it lets me in some of the reasons why when they make a movie, when I tell you, it's done, but you won't be able to see it for a year. Well, that
makes
that's
sense.
Why. So, all right, Carmen, I know we have a lot of things to give away.
We do.
Whoop, whoop. Let's play a little Who's Tweet, huh?
Okay.
Here we go.
Let the tweeting begin. It's time to play Who's Tweets It Anyway? On the Mike Calta Show.
All right, Calvin, what do we got?
All right, I'm going to read a tweet from somebody on the bone on air. You guys are going to try and figure it out. First one to get to 3 is going to win a prize for somebody on the phone lines. Your first tweet that is up has a cute little dog in the picture, and it says positive healing vibes for Bumble, please.
Bumble.
Done.
Spanish is done. Gio's done.
Done.
Mike's done.
Done. What? No, I don't sound like that.
Healing vibes for Bumble.
Carmen, whose tweet is that?
I saw him with a bunch of dogs yesterday.
Hmm?
I don't know if one of them were Bumble, but that's John Senning.
Says John Senning. Mike Calta, who you got?
That is definitely a lady tweet. So I figured it was either Drew or Monica, and I went with Monica.
Yeah, that's Monica. Gio, who do you think it is?
I think that's Johnny B.
You say Johnny B. And Spanish?
That's Dizzy.
Dizzy asking for prayers?
Oh.
Not prayers, positive healing vibes.
Yeah.
One of you got it right, and that person is Mike Calta. That was Monica.
Told you
That
it
was
was a lady
Monica.
tweet.
Yeah, I like that.
I know a lady tweet when I hear one.
She has a dog?
No.
Oh, she's a cat lady.
She's just
I don't know.
praying for Bumble.
Got a dog there. So, your next tweet. This one says, Galvin, use this as a whose tweet is this? Somebody playing the odds. Somebody playing the odds.
Done.
Carmen's done.
Done.
Gio's done. Spanish is done.
Done.
Mike Kelta's done. Spanish, whose tweet is that?
That's Dizzy.
You said it's Dizzy. Gio, who you got?
That's Will.
You said it's Will. Carmen, what do you think?
I said that's Ethan.
All right. And Mike Kelta, who you got?
I went with Kunchi.
You say Kuntz. Spanish is right. That is Dizzy. That is Dizzy. Spanish gets a point. Spanish and Mike both have 1 point because they're the same. Carmen and Gio are the same. They have 0 points. This next one has whenever David Letterman was doing Drummer Week, and it has Neil Peart from Rush. And it's a retweet because it has a video of that, and then it says best period drummer period ever period facts period
Done.
Period. Done.
Mike Kelta's done. Gio is done.
Done.
Carmen's done.
Done.
And Spanish is done. Gio, who you got?
Mo Rock Show.
He says Mo.
Mo.
All right. Spanish, what do you think?
Racist tweet, racist Mo.
All right. Mike Kelta, who you got?
When it comes to rock and roll, that's a white people's thing, so I said Mo.
You say Mo. All right. And Carmen?
I think it's his co-host, Ethan.
Oh, interesting.
man.
Interesting.
Evan.
Carmen,
Yeah.
you're wrong. Everybody else is right. That was Mo.
Yeah.
Gio has 1. Spanish has 2. Mike has 2. Carmen, no points on the board just yet.
That was sick.
Oh, feels so good.
I don't sound like
You
that.
sound a lot like that.
Yeah, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this.
What's that, Carmen?
If I could cry right now, I'd cry. Just let me cry.
Cry.
This is not an official tweet for the game because it's too obvious, but it says back on the radio with Dizzy, but I'll officially be changing my name to #Evan soon, so Gio can remember. Yeah, so good. That was from Ethan. Yeah. Just jokes there. This one has a link to a video, and it says, here's the Shred with Shifty podcast episode with Pearl Jam's Mike McCready, where he shows you some of his best riffs. Whose tweet is that? Who's a Pearl Jam fan? Who's a Pearl Jam fan? Mike Helt's done?
Done.
Done.
Carmen's done. Gio's done. Spanish is done. Carmen, no points on the board. Let's get some up there. Who you got?
You double mode us.
Double Mo. All right. Gio, who do you think it is?
I think you had his tweet pulled up. That is Ethan.
You say it's Ethan.
Ethan.
All right. All right. Spanish, who you got?
Johnny Beaties.
Spanish, you can win it all right here. You say Johnny B.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, you already said it.
Yeah,
You're in. Mike Kelta, you could win it all right here. Who you got?
Spanish does not win it all. I win it all. You mowed us down. That's double Mo's.
You say double Mo. I say no. Gio just tied it up. That was Ethan. That was Ethan.
Thank
so,
you, Evan.
Thought about that. Thought about that.
Gio, Spanish, and Mike all have 2. Carmen has 0. Your next tweet, anybody's game, except for Carmen, has a picture of a box, and it says something I think I've been waiting for about a week in this box. Has my boss's name on it. Might have to wait till tomorrow to open it.
Done. For the win.
Gio is done for the win.
Call my shot.
I saw this.
One more time.
Is that Nick Lachey? Oh, it changed. It looked like some weird dude. It has a picture of a box, and it says, something I think I've been waiting for about a week is in this box. Has my boss's name on it. Might have to wait till tomorrow to open it.
Raise up.
Done.
Oh.
Oh, man. Was it a Rays jersey? Was it mine? I didn't get one. They don't like me.
That's definitely Nick Lachey.
No, it was a guy that was too close to the camera and it looked there. That guy.
No,
That's not him.
No.
He's trying to look like it.
100%.
Right?
Who's not?
That's Rick Mache. All right, so everybody's done. Carmen, who you got?
I said that is Corey Cardinal.
Corey Cardinal. All right. Mike Calta. You can win it all right here. Who you got?
For the win. That is Dizzy.
You said it's Dizzy.
I had to figure out it was somebody who knew who their boss was.
Okay. Gio. You can win it all right here. FTW.
FTW. For the win. You can all suck it. That is Mike Olivero.
Say that's Mike Olivero. Spanish.
Who's his boss?
You could win it all right here. John Brennan. You could win it all right here.
That
Who you got?
is Emojica.
Say it's Monica. One of you just won the game. Yeah. Eeny, meeny, miny. Gio is still the champ.
God damn it.
Gio is much better at this game than you guys.
Thank you, Evan.
Yeah, how you like that? Very good. Right? Does that make sense? John Brennan, Mike Olivero's boss?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the operations man.
He's a lot of
Oh,
people's
yeah.
boss.
Yeah.
Not me, but
All
a
of
lot
our
of other
boss.
people.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
All
Everyone's boss.
Everyone
in
here,
this-
yeah.
on this show.
Except me.
Every person.
On his door, it says Mike's
100%
boss.
he is your direct boss.
He tells people I'm Mike's boss. That's how he introduces
I report
himself.
to him.
It's on his card.
Right,
Yeah.
because he's your boss.
No, he's my immediate supervisor.
Your boss.
So your boss.
What is the supervisor?
He's supervising.
Yeah, he's supervising.
Yeah.
He can't tell me what to do, but he can suggest it.
From a distance, he observes.
They call that a suggestivizer.
That's what John Brennan is.
Yeah.
Suggestivizer.
Not
I
a
feel that.
thing.
He's a suggestivizer. Yeah.
We'll just shorten it to boss. All right, you guys want to play another round?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
here
hold on. Gio, pick a line.
Line 6.
Line 6. Good morning. Who's this?
This is Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. I'm going to put you on hold. You're the winner. Okay, here we go, Galvin.
Real quick, is that the Bronx that you have up there?
Yes.
Up top there?
Heart Attack America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You listen to the Bronx?
I had it in one of my joiner folders.
Yeah, nice. I like it. This has a video of a baseball bat with a it shows that a ball was hit off of it. You know what I mean? Like
Okay,
it goes on there, and it says, and I'm going to read it how it's written. It says, "Damn, many it is the Indian and not the arrow. 0 for 4 today." What? Right. Damn. ... Many it is the, in quotes, Indian and not the arrow.
Done.
0 for 4 today.
Done.
Done.
All right. Gio, you won last game. I'm going to start with you. Whose tweet is that?
That's Greg off the mic.
You said it's Greg off the mic. Mike Calta, who you got?
I take it literally. I thought it was somebody who played softball, and I think it's more of a metaphor, but I had said Mike Olivero.
Mike Olivero?
He might play softball.
All right. Gia, or Spanish, who you got?
That tweet made no sense to me. That was Spike off the mic.
You said Spike. All right. And Carmen, who you got?
That tweet made no sense. That is Dizzy.
I can't picture either Dizzy or Spike saying, "Many is the Indian."
Oh, I could see Spike doing it.
Yeah.
Well, you should have saw him do it because it was Spike.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
So Gio and Spanish both get a point on that one.
No, he
Yeah.
said Dizzy.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you?
Yeah, you
No.
did.
I
No,
said
I did
Dizzy.
not.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, guys, I'm keeping score.
Yeah.
I got it.
I heard it.
Don't do that.
Well,
I
don't
said-
say John Brennan's my
you
boss.
had me.
Judge.
You should say it.
So Gio has one, Spanish has one, Mike has -1,
Point
and
Michael.
Carmen has.
Point Mike.
Shut up, Doug. All right, here we go. Your next one. It says, "Okay, at Publix, you done did it again with that hashtag Mother's Day commercial," and then it has asterisk chills and another asterisk under it. So, okay, Publix, you done did it again with that Mother's Day commercial. Chills.
Done.
Who's
Done.
that? Carmen's
Done.
done. Mike's done. Spanish done. Gio done. Carmen, who you got?
That's Monica.
You said that's Monica. Mike Calta, who do you think it is?
I almost said it was me.
Yeah?
But then I would never say Dunn did it, so I said Mo.
You said that's Mo. Gio, who do you think it is?
Johnny B. Dunn did it.
You said it's Johnny B. And Spanish, who you got?
That is double Spike off the mic.
One of you got it right, and now Carmen is on the board. Everybody tied up with one. That was Monica. Carmen gets a point. Carmen gets a point.
Done did it.
And she tweets a lot.
All right, your next tweet is, I feel 40, look 30, and act 20. So that averages out to my approximate age.
I feel 40.
Look 30, and act 20. So that averages out to my approximate age.
Done.
Who on this station thinks they're 40 and look 30?
Carmen's done. Spanish is done.
Feel 40. Done.
Gio's done. Take your time.
What is it again? Feel 40, look 30?
I feel 40, look 30, and act 20.
Okay, got it. Done.
All right, I'm done.
I will start with Spanish. Who you got?
I said Monica.
You said it's Monica.
She's 50.
But it says I feel 40.
Yeah. And act 20.
Gio, who you got?
Don't come to my birthday. That's Dizzy.
He said it's Dizzy. Mike Calta, what do you think?
I was in doubt. I will Kunst it out.
You will Kunst it out. And Carmen, who you got?
Just had a birthday. That's Dizzy.
Yeah.
That's Dizzy. That is Dizzy.
Yep.
Carmen and Gio pull the lead. They both have 2. Spanish has 1. Mike Calta, 0.
Damn it.
Not doing very well. All right, your next tweet is this one. Where Mama hides the cookies, all in capital letters, #GoBolts. Where Mama hides the cookies, all in caps, 4 exclamation points, #GoBolts.
Is there a picture or anything?
Nope, that's it.
Well, what does that mean?
I don't know. I'm not the guy that figures out what it means. I just read the tweets.
Done.
Done.
It's not called Galvin reads tweets that he tells us what they mean.
Done.
It's called Who's Tweeting. All right, Mike's done. Spanish is done. Carmen?
Done.
And Gio done. All right. Mike Calta, let's get some points on the board. Who you got?
I learned earlier if the tweet makes no sense, it's Spike.
You said that's Spike off the mic.
Yeah.
All right. Spanish?
John Senning.
You tie it up right here.
I
John
know.
Senning.
Where's
you
Mama
said.
get the cookies?
Mama's got cookies, I think.
Huh? Carmen, you win it all right here.
FTW. That is Ethan.
You say it's Ethan.
What do you think you got no cookies?
And Gio could be back-to-back champion. Who you got?
That has happened before.
Yeah. A lot.
I put Monica.
You said Monica.
She ain't got no cookies.
She tweets a lot.
Tweet some cookies.
Turn your back on him. Because he just won back-to-back games. That was Monica.
Yes.
That was Monica.
Damn,
yes.
Gio. Congratulations.
Sense.
All right.
Hey, guys, it doesn't have to make sense.
Yeah.
Mama's got the cookies, huh?
I don't know.
All right.
What does it say again?
Shake and bake.
Hold on. I just deleted it, so I don't know what the hell it
Where
says.
Mama stuck the cookie.
That's not what it said.
Mama's got a cookie stuck? Something like that. Let me
Mama
see.
got a jackhammer with a cookie.
It said, where Mama hides the cookies.
You know what that is.
#GoBolts in the
Keister.
cookie
Yeah.
jar.
In
What does that even mean?
in the Navy knot.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you ask her? Is she there?
I can text her.
Well, I'd rather her come down and.
I'll ask her to come down. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Who's the cookie? That's the question.
Who's Mama?
You know.
There's a lot
She's
of questions.
Mama.
Carmen, I'm gonna text the picture of the tweet to you so that you can show her in case she's like, "What? I don't know what you're talking about."
She's Mama. Somebody is the cookie. We're gonna hide them.
Or is she the cookie?
Did anybody
Talking about her cookie.
Yeah.
anybody see more of Roger and JP trying to steal our bits?
What?
Mm-hmm.
What'd they do? What are they taking
Now
now?
Roger's starting a band.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Roger.
Typical.
I'm kidding.
What are you doing?
Roger was singing in Gordon Lightfoot in his garage.
Was it beautiful?
I mean, it was all right, but it was good to see Raj. I'm surprised he hasn't done more with Pipple Toddler. We can do a collabo.
No?
So
I'm glad he didn't.
You better take your pass. You don't like Gordon Lightfoot?
No, Gordon Lightfoot's fine.
Roger.
I know.
I like Roger too.
I heard bubbles.
Okay, Monica's here.
Oh.
Can you read the tweet? One of you guys?
Yeah, I have the tweet right here in front of me.
Hey, Monica,
hi,
you admit that Roger stinks at singing, right?
No, listen, he was having fun.
Yeah, I didn't say it wasn't no fun. I'm saying he was a stinky singer.
That was a good try, though, Monica.
Yeah.
You think he's a bad singer, right? No, he was having fun.
That's like if I said, you admit she got fat, right? And you were like, hey, she's, everybody's getting older.
It's like saying Galvin's a pretty good drummer, right? He's tall.
Yeah.
He's tall. He wears socks. All right. We're wondering what the hell this tweet means, Monica. We're playing Whose Tweet Is It Anyway? And it's all in capital letters. It's from you. And it says, where mama hides the cookies.
You got to say it. Where mama hides the cookies. It was during the
Bolts game?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
It's a Buffalo thing, though, isn't it?
It was Rick Jenneret, a play-by-play for the Buffalo Sabres, would say, because it was a top shelf. The goal was top shelf. The top shelf where mama hides the cookies.
So, yeah, without the top shelf, it's a little more confusing, but there you go.
Makes
Makes
sense.
sense.
But aren't all the shelves the top shelf for, never mind.
Yes, they are.
For Monica?
the bottom shelf where Monica still can't reach.
Just kidding.
Which shelf you like to get jackhammered on, the top shelf or the bottom shelf?
He's having fun.
All right.
We thought maybe you were hiding cookies in your cookie jar.
No. Those cookies are long gone.
You still see the jackhammer guy?
No, not really. Actually, no. It's been a long time.
So who's the new guy?
There's no new guy. There's absolutely no new
you
guy.
going through a drought?
I had a very sad and pathetic drought.
You want to get on Hinge with the other short kings?
Nah. I tried the apps. Those guys are just. I don't know how people even date on those things.
What if you put? What are the things that you put?
What you don't want?
Yeah, what if you put looking for jackhammer?
Yeah, looking for a jackhammer.
Over 5
nice
feet tall
person.
And must like Buffalo Bills.